on. Let me just get my wheel in place. And my pedals. Where do you want them? Back there. There we go. Boom. Right. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? We are here. Don't you worry. And there's some of you being like, he's late. Where is he? He missed out by 6 seconds. Get the whip out. Punish him. No, we're here. Don't worry. Do not worry yourselves, chat. What I do need to do, though. We know what I'm going to say. We all know what I'm going to say, chat, aren't we? What I do need to do is I need to get TikTok up and started. Boom. Copy that. And then, I wish TikTok just made it so much easier. Like, it was just linked with everything else. You don't need a brand new Steam key or Stream key every single time. It's the same one. And then you can just go boop, bop, beep, and you are live. And let's make sure we are not unlisted on the YouTube vertical one. There we go. Boom. Okay. We are here. Welcome, one and all. How are you all doing? Welcome into the stream. How is everybody? I don't know because I haven't got the chats up, have I? We are off to an absolute flyer this morning. Not going to lie. I was running a little bit late. I'm not going to lie. I've literally just hopped out of the shower maybe about 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. So, yeah. That, not ideal. Not ideal. But, chat, listen, we are here. We are here, and that's all that matters, okay? We don't need to worry about whether Hayden was late or not, okay? Hayden had an IRL engine failure. How does that work? How does that have any relevance to me having a shower before stream? What does it mean? Kick. Because I saw Rob's boy kicking off yesterday being like, you lied. You said you read all the chats and you're not reading Kick. So there we go. Kick is now involved as well. So there we go. I can see Kick chat. I can see the people on Kick. Right. We are live. We are cooking. Usual tech difficulties. No. There's no tech difficulties. Listen, there's no tech difficulties. It's just, it's more like Hayden difficulties. That's what it is. It's not tech difficulties. It's just Hayden difficulties. It's just standard, usual Hayden being Hayden. Right. Let's say hello to all of you amazing people that are in the live stream right now. We've got OP Joe Racing. We got Karting Keanu, Kevin, Geoob, Laroy, John Hitton, Bedrock Keeper, Kevin CRN. Welcome to you guys in the chat. Over on Twitch chat, we have got Jack, just a little toxic. Yeah, sorry, just a little toxic. Jack did beat you. He did beat you. Magic Dan, Maz is here. Hydro is here. Cuzzy is here. Welcome into the stream. And over on TikTok, we've got Vince. We've got Ellis. Welcome into the stream, all of you guys. Right, what are we doing today then, chat? What are we doing today? Well, we are taking on, first of all, the Dutch Grand Prix. How many websites are you streaming? We are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. So if you want to go watch on a different platform, feel free to go do so. But I read all the chats. I see you all, including Kick this time. If Rob's boy's listening, he's like, hang on a minute. Are you reading? Yes, we are. We are today. Yes, we are taking on the Dutch Grand Prix in the normal configuration. It's not reverse Dutch Grand Prix this time around. It is a normal Dutch Grand Prix. So we are doing that. Please race legend. Bro, we've literally just started, all right, Omar? Your patience is unmatched. Chill. Thank you very much, Dr. Toasty, for the usual one gift over on the TikTok channel. You love it. My third home Grand Prix. We've had 2 races at Britain this season. We've now got the Dutch Grand Prix. And then we also have, I suppose, our 2 Italian Grand Prix for our team home Grand. No, wait, we're not. Why are we Italian Grand Prix? Why do I keep on thinking I drive for Ferrari? I don't drive for Ferrari. I want to move to Ferrari. I'm being silly. Never mind. Scratch that. But let me turn the steering wheel on. But we're going to get into the driver career today. That's what we're going to be doing. Driver career. We got Netherlands, and then after that, I think we've got Monza. Those are going to be the 2 races that we do today. Mate, I just love these lives. That's all right. Well, if you love the lives, then you love me, right? You're gonna let me talk, all right? Omar, is that true? Do you love me, or do you just love the racing? 1 in the chat if you love watching me. 2 in the chat if you just care about my races. 1 in the chat if you enjoy watching me and my personality. 2 in the chat if you just like watching the races. Right, let's get into the race weekend. We've got some specialist goals that we need to set, which we've done. I did that off stream. I do a lot of stuff off stream. I'm going to hold on to my resource points. What's the 3 for? What is 3 for, Maz? Only 2 because I got told off yesterday. You did get told off. You're being purposely annoying. And you know you were. 3 is both. Cute. Cute. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah. My plan for R&D. 3 is neither. Right, Maz. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Yeah, my plan for R&D is George Russell, if he wants to, he can upgrade the rest of these. That's fine. I'm happy with that. However, right? However, what I will say is if there is a regulation change, I'm going to save on to the resource points to adapt all those parts. You might be thinking, Hayden, but what if you leave teams? Then that's the risk that we take. But if we end up staying with Mercedes, if we don't end up moving to another team, I want to make sure I cover myself off so that we have a really good opportunity to build up the car once again. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to be ready to adapt it. Can I show you the Belgian GP results? I can very, very quickly before we get into it. We won the race. It was very simple. We won the race. An insane undercut from us. We went about 6 laps, 5 laps under on an undercut and managed to just about get the tyres to the end at 74% on the tyre wear by the time we crossed the line. So good strategy call from that one. We were able to hold off Charles Leclerc and was very, very happy with that. We've had talks with Ferrari. Ferrari is the team that we've had talks with. And prediction result is a win. Ah, that's why you wanted to know. That's why you wanted to know, so you could do that. Nice, good stuff. Looking at the engine, we're all fine because we took a brand new engine for Spa. I have switched this. I need to switch this, actually. I want to switch this out because I want to use older parts for Zandvoort. If we use older parts for Zandvoort, it's not really a heavily engine-dependent circuit, so we can use older engine parts for Zandvoort, even if it's just for the practice sessions, chat. Even if it's just for practice, but we can save engine components that we might need later on in the season if we, you know, just hold on to them now. What team do I like IRL? Probably, I'd say, I don't really have a standout team that I love, but I would say, you know, everyone's a Ferrari fan, of course, and I am. And I would also say Williams right now. I do like Williams. So yeah, I'd say probably those two. Today we've got the black, blue light glasses. Good morning, David Massey. How many races are we doing today? We're doing 2. Love the banter and the racing, mainly the banter, because I can listen to a race and know what is going on and work at the same time, like sports radio. Thank you much, Harold. Prediction for Spa IRL. I said Piastri's going to win, and I'm going to stick with that, okay? Hayden is a Vowels fan. Who isn't a Vowel head? All right? Who isn't? Burgerman FF, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Let's get into the race weekend here at Zandvoort then. So, it's going to be raining for the first half of the race, chat, and then it's going to dry up and go to dry conditions. So it's going to dry up quite quickly, it looks like. 78% down to 17. But that's going to make things interesting in the race. R&D wise, Russell is not buying that. I want to see if I can get my money back on that one. And we are currently now, finally, the top team on the grid. We are the best team on the grid right now. But Williams, McLaren, Alpine, Apex GP, Red Bull, they're all very close. Ferrari have had a drop-off, which does help me against Charles, but Charles is a very, very fast driver. So let's watch out for that. Okay. Let's get into the first practice session, chat. And we are going to work on those discounts and bonuses. Welcome in, Mark Walsh. How are you doing? Ah, cute. Cute, Mark Walsh. Appreciate you. What was the stream like yesterday? I missed it because of work. I think it was fun. What was the stream like, everybody in chat? Did you enjoy it yesterday? Bad Boy 6056. Thank you very much for the follow. Master Rodin as well. Someone keeps asking for a prediction in Spa IRL. Like, were you not listening? I said Piastri win. It was good. There you go then. It was good. Samuel, welcome in. Getting better by the second. Thank you very much, Mark. You all know how to put a smile on my face. I enjoyed it as it was my first stream here. Good to hear a little wins. Happy to keep you over on this side of Twitch as well. IRL, what team do you think has the best driver lineup? Well, I think it's standout, isn't it? It's as of right now, it's got to be Ferrari. Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. What a lineup that is. Like, I don't think anyone can argue they have a better lineup. You could maybe argue McLaren, but McLaren don't have the pedigree of drivers. They don't have the pedigree. They have the talent and the potential, for sure. But I would say that the Ferrari have the proven ability. Lewis Hamilton, 7 world champion. And Charles Leclerc, strong race winner, great qualifier, has been incredibly unlucky. Right, let's load in the setup. I need my phone, it's over here. Oh, I don't want to load in. What did I even load in? I loaded in Austria F1. I don't think that's going to help us, chat. Dutch reverse. But it should be fairly similar. I'm just going to check out the setup, make sure that it is a good setup, first of all. And then we should be okay. Do you have a plan C, or should we run around the track? Let's run around the track, I reckon. Let's run around the track. Big, big run. Right, let me have a little look. We need Zandvoort normal. I think it's been updated, in all fairness. So let's have a look. Now, do I need straight line speed around here, chat? Do I need straight line speed around this circuit? Because I could reduce the wings, give me a bit of extra help on the straights, but is that going to hurt me? Because it is Zandvoort. And the AI are just unreal when it comes to straight line speed. So is that going to help, or is that going to hinder me? I don't know. I don't know. I'd say, why not play online? We do on weekends. We play online Saturdays and Sundays. We save that for the weekend when most people are off work. And obviously school's not happening at the moment. So that's fine. Because it is summer holidays. But people are at work. So we do that on the weekends to let everyone a fair chance to take part. Saturday morning, we do some career mode. And then followed by some open lobbies. I don't know what's going to happen this weekend. It all depends on timing, chat. We might get a 50% sprint race in before the actual real life sprint race. But I will have to judge the timings on that one, so I haven't put that in. We also have, if we look at that, we also have Saturday evening we have some open lobbies after the real life qualifying, and then before we go into Creator Series, and then on Sunday morning we have open lobbies followed by my 100% race, community race at Spa. So if you want to race with me, weekends is when it is. Same times I'm usually live from 9 in the morning. Right. You should do a Mercedes Road Glory, get Mercedes back on top. I mean, kind of what we're doing, really. We are in Mercedes and we are on top. So, kind of doing that. Right, I'm going to reduce the wings by 10. I'm just going to see how it feels. And if it feels meh, then we will change it, basically. We will change it. Let's get ready to do this. Don't want that. Don't want that glove. Is the legendary engine you can buy in the garage the best engine in the game? What, when it comes to F1 World? I don't know. I don't really play much F1 World, to be fair. I use VSE setups now, Kane. I use VSE setups right now. I did use SRC, but I wasn't really a fan of them at the start of the game. Maybe they've changed and they're better now. But I'm enjoying VSE. It's stable. I like a car that's stable and isn't twitching all over the place. I know that if you can drive a car that is on the knife's edge, you will go faster. But for me, I like confidence and I want to build it. No, there's not a VSE command yet. I'm lazy. I haven't set it up. I need to set it up. What program are we doing? I think we're doing fuel management, maybe? I can't remember. I can't remember if we're doing fuel or tyre management, chat. I've forgotten already. Right, it's been a while since I've done a Zandvoort in the normal direction race. Luckily, I'm very good at knowing where I'm going, chat. Fuel, okay, lift, brake later. Lift at 150, brake at 50. Pretty simple when it comes to doing stuff like that. Do I use assists? No assists are used. No, I don't. I'm not one of these racing line merchants like Razin or Karim. I put a vote in the so in Creator Series we can pitch votes for ideas for stuff that we'd like to be introduced or we think could better the series. So I put in a semi-serious but not really serious. We should ban racing line in Creator Series. All right, because someone suggested it in someone else's comments. So I suggested it. So we'll see what the vote comes out at. I'll be surprised if it does get to 10 votes. It needs like 10 votes to be considered as implemented. It doesn't have to always get implemented, but it needs 10 votes just to be considered to be added on. And I would like to see. I think both of them can still win with Racing Line, but you know, they need to turn it off. Both of them need to turn it off. Right, big left. No purple score, but that's okay. We will do a quick practice later and get those. Yeah, I don't like it where it is when you slightly turn. You're doing a 90-degree turn. VSC is much better. They're stable. Yeah, yeah. And I think SRC is very much set up for drivers who are really, really good, for sure. I think I'm not doing quali pace because that's broken. I think when it comes to VSC, it's set for everyone, and then you can kind of like tinker it to your own standards. But I feel stable and I feel happy, and I was able to match Sim Racing Center lap times by driving with default setups, which is just wrong. You shouldn't be able to do that. And I think it just comes down from confidence. I'm able to find that confidence because as soon as I have one little kind of like snap, I then pull back, if that makes sense. And I'm not as brave going into corners. I need that confidence to be able to then push further with the car. Do you use traction control? No, I don't use any assist. What AI level? I'm running on 105. So I can not have to be fully focused. And I can chat with you lot in the chat as well. Can I give you advice to turn off assistance in F125? So you can go about it two ways. Oh, that's a rip. Went a bit too fast there. You can go about it two ways. You can either rip the band-aid off and just take everything off at once. Now, to be able to do this, you need to be somebody who has the dedication to push through the frustration you're going to get of making mistakes. Because it's tough. You need to build that muscle memory to be able to drive without assists. So you need to be able to have that patience with yourself. You will get frustrated. That's perfectly normal. But you need to get frustrated and not go, right, I give up. You need to be like, I'm frustrated, but I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm determined to do it. If you're someone like that, I'd say take them all off and try from there, okay? If you are someone who would get frustrated and then quit... Oh, that is a big lockup. I think my brakes are way too strong now on this game. I think I need to up the brake bars. Let's go 54. 54 is like a safe place. Maybe 54 is too much. But yeah, if you're one of those people that will get frustrated and quit, then what you need to do instead is just turn them off one by one. And, you know, there's easier ones to start with. I think the racing line is the easiest one to start with. You just look at brake references, and it just takes practice, chat. It sounds cliche, it sounds simple, but it is true. The more you drive, the more you learn, the more you build that muscle memory. And that's what it's all about, really. Driving is pretty much muscle memory. If you want to be to like a good standard. If you want to get great and even better, and, you know, have aspirations to be like an esports driver, then you need to be putting in more dedication like that and then fine-tuning and finding that extra time. But for just being good at the game with no assists, a bit of practice, and with time, you will get there. I took all assists off one by one. Nice, Hydro, nice. Which one did you start with? Or what order did you go with assists? I just bought a wheel and I was like, right, I've got a steering wheel now. Let's learn no assists. And I just took them all off. When I was on a controller, I had all assists on. I had every single assist on. I thought about taking them off, but yeah, I wasn't really a fan when I was on a controller. Just about past that one. It is difficult on a controller, but there are definitely a lot of people who can do it. And fair play to those people. That was not going to be me. What place did I finish in Spa? I finished in P1. I won Spa, which is pretty nice. How much was the wheel? My steering wheel was about, with the wheel and pedals, is about 1.5k, but I did not buy it. I was very fortunate to be gifted it by the F1 game for F1 24, which was very much needed because my old wheel was old and I was definitely due an upgrade, and I was worried about having to pay it for myself because they are expensive things. They are expensive products, but we did it. I think because I'd recently just bought out on a PC as well for F1 24. Because my PC went kaput. So I was very grateful. Right, across the line. And that's the race practice program done. We are looking fast in the... who's Jason, Chase? Who is Jason? Leah, should I go to Haas from Williams? No. Stay at Williams. Is this my job? Yes, this is Reese. This is. I went with gears, then TC, then ABS. Fair, fair, fair. Okay, right. I'm happy with that. Let's retire from session. Let's do some quick practice, get the goals, and we'll go from there. What is my camera settings? It's a video on Twitch. If you just do exclamation mark camera, you'll find that. What wheel do you reckon? It depends on your budget.
Today's practice is anything.
It really depends on your budget. If you have a big budget, then you can look at stuff like this, for example, the Fanatec CSL DD Plus that I love. I love Fanatec products. I think they're great. I would always promote them. Before I had a Fanatec, though, I had this, which is a Thrustmaster. This is my first ever wheel. This is a Ferrari 458 Italia Spider wheel. And then I got the add-on, which is here. This Ferrari wheel add-on. So I got that. But if you're really low budget, look at Logitech's. Logitech's, you're losing out on a lot of force feedback, and they're very basic, but they do the job. And that's kind of what you want from a steering wheel in the early days. You want something that's going to do the job, and yeah, get you able to build that muscle memory, basically. Should I go from Red Bull to Ferrari? Depends on where they are in your standings, but yes. Also, yes. Rene, thank you very much for the gift. Appreciate you. Is it hard to play that game? It takes time. It takes time to play F1, but you can have different assists, different settings to make it tailored towards you. How do I delete messages on Kick? Up button. Alright, what I hate about Kick now is that I've unlocked subscribers, but there's basically like gifters, and it just basically takes up the whole top of the chat. You know, like how you see on Twitch. But like, there's no point me having Kick on like a really big section of the screen because there's like one person who chats per stream, and it's usually just Rob's Boy checking whether I'm reading the chat. Nice meeting you at the Williams event. Great to meet you as well, Stefan. Hope you're well. How did you put the lines out? What? I don't know what you're trying to say. The Rockio, thank you for the follow. Bobcat, Asai as well. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Have you ever played the F1 Manager game? I have. It's something that I can enjoy for a day or two, but then I just kind of get bored of it. I like racing. I'm very simple. I'm like that ASTF movie where it's like, I like trains, but I like racing. And that's my simple brain, basically. How long did it take for you to be the level you are now? I mean, I've been using a steering wheel since 2015. I would say I've gone up and down in ability depending on how much I play the game. 2015, 2016 was pretty decent. Not like esports levels still, but like, you know, same sort of level I think I am now. Then from 2017, 18, 19, 20, 17, 18, 19, I'd say I dropped down. I didn't really have that much ability because I barely played the game. Then 2020 onwards, I played the game a lot more. And it's just been up and down a little bit here and there from when I'd taken breaks. 24, I wasn't that good, but I didn't enjoy it that much. So I didn't play. Not to Eric, I can reply to you. What F1 wheel should I buy in the range of 400? Needs wheels and pedals and base. I don't know exactly on 400 euro what is worth 400 euro because I don't look at the market of wheels every day. But as I've said before, if you can afford a Thrustmaster, I would look at a Thrustmaster. I know a lot of people rave about Moser. I've had a bad experience with the Moser R5. Didn't really enjoy it. So, yeah, I would say look at Thrustmaster. What do I think about Lolinoba? What do I think about Lolinoba? My teammate in the Creator Series, that's only 78. I want to get money back. I want them to pay me to upgrade that. Lolinoba, my teammate in the Creator Series. I was gassed when I got Lolinoba. I thought, you know what? We got a good teammate. This is going to be good. This is going to be good, chat. We're going to be on it. Me and Lolinoba. Nobody can touch us. And then, I've been beating him all season so far. I'm going to apply a new one of those just because I don't want that to be too warm. 50% is a bit like, that's my limit going into qualifying. Let's go straight to qualifying now. And I'm beating him. How am I beating him, Lolly? How am I beating you? Don't get it. Don't get it. Lolinoba's a disappointment to me at the moment. I'm beating him in the championship. We both missed one race, so we don't even have attendance as an excuse against me. Why am I beating you, Lolly? What is going on? How is he letting that happen? What should I get for my first, for less than £100? Will? You could probably find a pre-owned Logitech wheel for that. Might be difficult, but you'll have to have a look at that, really. What console should I get to play on? Whichever one you want. Whichever one you want. Is gooder than you. Lolly is, in terms of pace, faster than me. But I'd like to think I'm smarter and more consistent. So, Rainbow Snake Hater. Hey, look. Somebody's asked for it. Scotty, I'm a man of the people, okay? I give them what they want. So, we're going to put it to a vote.
To the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day.
I'm going to put it to a vote, and we're going to see what happens to it. It's probably going to get... Oh, my God, it's actually got 5 ticks. 5 ticks. Let's go. Sorry, Scotty. But I'll tell you what. You will always be better off for learning without Racing Line. And I will say that about all the setups, right? The one, or all the assists. The one assist that you will be better off for learning without is Racing Line, because it will make your content look better. It will. It will make your content look better. You will have less people tuning out because you you use Racing Line, or hating on you because you run Racing Line. It's as simple as that. Right, chat. Let's get some predictions for the qualifying session. Now you can learn Racing Line off. That's the easiest one to learn. Easiest one to learn. You already know where you're going around the track. All you got to do is look at brake marker boards, and they're there for you. You don't need the Racing Line because the boards tell you when to brake. Right, TPSJS says P4. Come on, guys, get your predictions in the chat. I'm going to shout you out, read out your predictions for this qualifying session. Just Little Toxic says pole position. Sean says that we're going to score 3rd place. GOOB says pole position as well. Jack says P5. Are we on the right tyres? Yes, we are. Maz says DSQ. Lando says, what's your will? Mogi says P2. We're at the Dutch Grand Prix, Harry. Ricky P1. Nicola P2. ... says 4th. Pepero says P4. Lando found my wheels of Fanatec CSL DD+. Magic Dan says pole. Cuzzy says P3. We've got Daniel Perez P4. Yes, I said stay at Williams. Lord Voldemort says P3. Mark Walsh says P5. Simo P3. Cuzzy P3. Eggus says P3. Also, you can usually brake later than what the... Exactly, you can. When you figure out your own braking points, you don't have to rely on the racing line, and you could brake later than what it says. Easy win, exactly. And when you're going side by side with someone, you don't have this big line that suggests where to follow. You know that you need to brake late to go around the outside. Or you know that you need to brake early to hold it on the inside. Alright? It's just simple. How are you? I'm doing good, Jay Vort. Mickey Evans says P2. Welcome in, Professor. Mark Walsh says P5. Right, let's get into this chat. Let's get into it. Let's fast forward and let's see what we can do. Cristiano, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Do you know what? TikTok chat, you're always popping off. I'm getting rid of Kick chat. There's no one in there. TikTok, you're there. We are live right now. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. But I do read all the chats bar Kick because no one's in there. So there's no point in me reading it. Right, let's go to track. And I would like to ego retire. If we, we keep on having this sort of car at the moment, I might switch it to short quali and then maybe start to do longer races here and there. Because at the moment, we're always through to Q3. Q1 to Q2 are just kind of like meaningless, apart from seeing other drivers get knocked out. Why do I stream so early? Because I'm in the Netherlands, so I'm an hour ahead of the UK. But also, no one else is live at this time, really. So it's a free real estate. I have my own little area that nobody else to compete with. And I enjoy it. So that is why I do what I do. It's all about having your own time slots, building your own community. And I have found my lovely little spot with my lovely little community that we are building. Right, let's see what we can do in this qualifying session, chat. No battery. I'm going to see how good I am just using the hot lap. Not using full battery, just using hot lap. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Push, push, push. Nice. 6:30 p.m. in Oz works well. Yeah, I hit the Australian audience, don't I? Which is quite nice. I don't know who you Australians usually watch. Like, is there a bigger content creator from Oz that is still in Oz? Because obviously Pondon and Ben have gone. Right, round the final corner, across the line. What is the lap time going to be good enough for? It is going to be good enough for P9 at the moment. Matching George Russell. Oh, that should have got on the brakes there. A little bit wide through the corner. But matching George Russell, very, very happy with that. Currently making a Bacon Sarnie. Nice. Welcome in Angry Blonde. What will do you use? Fantic CSL DD+. We love you too, Hayden. We love you, Rolando. Didn't see practice. Bloody printer giving me a tuned lol. Good luck, I say P4. Bro is using stream cheat code. Exactly, exactly. He's English but lives in the Netherlands. Yes, I do. I do. Thank you very much, Morgan. No, I'm not Dutch. Right. Works well as I'm off to school. What percentage is the AI? It's 105. 105. What is the actual wheel you use? It's a Fanatec CSL DD+. How many times do I have to say what my wheel is? I think I've said what my wheel is about 10 times in the last 5 minutes. Are you guys ever going to listen to the stream? Max Fan 1, thank you very much for the rose. Show the wheel. How? Let's get the Allen keys out, unbolt it, pick up my wheel, and show you. How do you expect me to show the wheel? I don't follow many Aussies. Mainly, most are drinking beers at this time. Is it not quick release? It is, but I can't be asked. Can't be asked to take it off in case it doesn't click back in properly. I don't have my interface because that sometimes does happen. Right. Do we go again, chat, or do we ego retire? 1 in the chat to go again, 2 in the chat to ego retire. 1 in the chat to do another lap, 2 in the chat to ego retire. Do you have any tips for smaller streamers like me who average 1 viewer? Just find your niche, keep on going, and you will grow. Like, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Is streaming? It's barely even a get rich scheme. Very rarely, like, do people make a lot of money off it. But focus on what you enjoy out of it. Really, be passionate about what you stream. And then find your own time. That's what I did. I found a time slot that not many people are live, and I could be the biggest creator of that time for F125 UK audience. So yes, right. I'm seeing more people say 2s, so I'm gonna let you go retire. Screw it. Screw it. I think we'll be safe, chat. I think we'll be safe. Is it a Moser wheel? No. It is a Fanatec CSL DD Plus. Hayden, you need some mods? I've got mods on the YouTube chat. If you would like to apply to be a mod, though, check out the Discord. Mod Discord if you're watching over on Twitch. P12, so we got safe. We're through. Happy with that. And if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the description. And if you're watching on TikTok, there's a link in my bio. What do you think of me getting a CSL DD base with a Club Sport Fanatec wheel and V2 pedals? Sounds good to me, Zane Cow. I also race. I just had assistance turned off, but I actually just drive the tracks alone. Nice. Oscar, thank you very much for the follow. Zane Colo. Sorry, not Zane Cow. Hey, currently making a bacon sarnie. What sauce are you using on the bacon sarnie? Look, I'm sorry, Zane. Okay, I read it too fast. And if you are new around here, of course, make sure you hit that follow button. Let's go out again on the used set of tyres at 10 minutes 30. Because if I can get through on these tyres, then all is good. All is good, chat. WTF am I supposed to say? Thank you very much for the follow. Play some more iRacing, bro. We do on Thursdays. But we won't be doing it today because I'm going to the south of the Netherlands. So that we are ready to go to Spa tomorrow. Oh, I didn't mean to drive out. That's wasting time. I just didn't mean to drive out. My bad. Sambal, thank you much for the follow. What is your least favorite track in the game? I don't know. Do I have at least Miami? No, I do know. It is Miami. It is Miami. Quick question. Can you get Apex GP and Color Sport as their own team in team career? No, you can't. Only in driver career. Right, because I don't want to waste time with this outlap, I'm going to return to garage. We're going to go out just on a new set of tyres right at the end of the session. That's what we're going to do, chat. That's what we're going to do. We'll be fine. Accelerate the time. Go out about 2 minutes 30 on the clock and get the lap in. My favourite track, I'd say, are the tracks that are so satisfying to get right. Qatar I really like. I really like Monaco. Just because when you get it right, it feels good. Alistair, thank you very much for the follow. I'm a tomato guy. Good. I'm the same. That's a good choice. Right, let's drive out this time. Let's go to track. The long straights in Miami are so annoying. Against the AI, you're just a sitting duck and you can't race with them. They're so fast. And then the corners are just arse as well. Do I like Singapore? I do like Singapore. 8 Jackard. Hello. Shout out to you in the chat. You are so chill, my dude. You actually read the comments. Of course I do. Right. We are stuck behind Oscar Piastri at the moment. Let's put it into none mode. And away we go. Nice and wide around the outside. I want free track in front of me. I don't want to have to worry about anybody getting my way. Leclerc, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, Leclerc? Leclerc, what are we doing? Leclerc? We want to actually make the time here, bro. Whoa. No. You go ahead of me. Leclerc. Leclerc, you're right. Leclerc, what is he doing? We've still got time. It's fine. We've still got time on the clock. He's going very, very slowly. Leclerc, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Drive, mate. Drive. What is he doing, chat? What is he doing? No. I want to be last. I don't want to have him disrupt my lap. Go. Okay, he seems to have driven. Okay, that's good. Is he trying to, like, make sure I don't have enough time in the session? Because we're championship rivals? I don't know, chat. I don't know. Is that for real Leclerc? Not the real Leclerc, but it is obviously Charles Leclerc because it is the game. So, of course, they have the real drivers. But that's not the real Leclerc. Right. Away we go into hot lap mode. And let's see what we can do, chat. No overtake, because as we have said before, that is cheating. The AI don't use this. Let's see what we can do. Ala run the game. Thank you very much for the follow. Why didn't you just go past him? Because it's principle. I don't want him to start to fight me because they're insane on straight line speed. And if he'd have caught me up through the last corner all the way to the run down to turn 1, we would have been in trouble. I don't know if that was good, chat. I don't know if that was wide or we used the bank in to get the car turned around. I have no idea. Let's see if this is going to be enough to get through, chat. Flat round here. Little downshift into 7th. Going to go flat through here and downshift into 6th. Oh, I don't want to get on that curb. You do not want to get on that curb. That is the worst curb on the whole entire game. You get too far out wide on it, it drags you out into the barrier. It's like grinding on like a Tony Hawk Pro skateboard game. Like that. That's quali over.
Mind that front wing.
That is quali over, chat. We are out with Charles Leclerc. Actually, no, Charles Leclerc will complete his lap. Leclerc, please have a bad lap. 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 Across the line for Charles Leclerc. And he's out as well. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We have bottled qualifying. But Charles Leclerc is out as well. So it's not too bad, chat. It's not too bad. Oh, that is an L. Do I remember you from yesterday, Tuesday? Of course I do, XXS. How are you doing? Everybody who said that we would go out, well done. Holy save, but we still got damage. So that is a shame. Owen Lee and UTG and Dennis, thank you very much for the follows. Tim as well, thank you for the follow. If you're around in chat, do hit that follow button. We're going to be starting further down the order for this race, but hey, you know me, we do like a comeback drive. How is there 16 drivers in Q2? Because we've got 22 drivers overall. I love this guy, man. How can you not, bro? Thank you very much, Ajax. H, thank you very much for the follow. Do we do full seasons? No, we've got a 16 race season, but we might increase it back to a full season for next season. Franco Colapinto gets through. George Russell, Max Verstappen, both Williams. A lot of my championship rivals. Sainz, Yuki, Max, Albon. They all have an opportunity today to close in on me and George. I don't think Yuki... Oh, no, Yuki is through as well, so... They all have that opportunity. They aren't going to renew for the next couple of years, so the contract's going to end in 2026. Yeah, that was already old news, wasn't it? That they were going to finish in 2026. Interesting. It is interesting, because it is a popular Grand Prix with Verstappen fans, of course, but... Yeah, I don't know. Am I going to do a Belgium stream? What do you mean, Yeet Master? What do you mean by that? Do you race in F1 Creator Series? I do. I do. I'm sort of very mid-table in Creator Series. Yes, you're able to switch teams in career. Under investigation for driving slowly. Am I going to any F1 races? I will be at Belgium just for the Friday. We did go to... the British Grand Prix. Do you do 1v1 vids? No. Because I don't have that much of an ego to care that much whether I'm faster than someone or not. I just enjoy playing the game, man. Whether I'm fast or not, doesn't matter. I am the cleanest driver. Jack, you are right. I am the cleanest driver. Marvin, thank you for the follow. Right. We are starting lower down the field. Now, we do have an option, chat. We're starting in P16. One in the chat, no you can't, JRK9, and if you ask again, you will be put on a mute. I'll stop it, Rolando. Of course you can have a shout out XXSF1, or XXS, sorry. Shout out to you. Can you show the standings because I missed Silverstone? Those are the standings so far after, not just Silverstone, but after the Belgian Grand Prix as well. We lead the way by 13 points. So, my question to you guys. That's rude, tough, I don't care. Can't come into people's streams and ask for follows. It's very rude. Love the stream. Thank you very much, Jack. Yo, good morning. Your BMX. Love your racing. Thank you very much, Ultimate. Right, chat. My question to everybody is, one in the chat, if you think we should just run with this engine. Okay, start P16. Two in the chat, if you think we should use this opportunity of starting further down the order and get new engine parts. 1 in the chat to run with this engine. 2 in the chat to get brand new engine parts to cover us off from taking any penalties when we need to. I'm seeing a lot of 2s. I'm seeing a lot of 2s. Ashton, of course you can have Aston Lord a shout out. Of course you can. So everyone's saying 2. Okay, I actually agree. I agree with you, chat. You are smart. I agree. This part is barely worn. It's mainly the ones that you've only got 3. They're the important ones to get more of. New gearbox. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? We're also starting there already. We might as well. George Ross, is he upgrading this? No, it's only going to cost 78, which is crazy. Yes, we do have Monza on the schedule. We could take the penalties. They're easier to overtake for sure. But we're already at the back, Salty Phoenix, so it doesn't matter. Sonny, are we still working for Veloce? I haven't worked for Veloce since 2020. So, or 2021. So, that will be a straight up no. Right, chat. We're getting to the race. We are starting from the back of the grid. From the back of the grid. So I want to know, everybody in the chat, where do you predict we are going to finish in this race? Where do you think we are going to finish in this race? Freddie, thank you very much for the follow. P5 from Bad Boy. We've got IDK says 9. JRK9 says last, probably because they're salty for me not following them. Harry says 8th. Lando Fan says P5. P12. B Baller says P6. Mason P4. Piastri Bakes P7. Dexter P6. Sam P4. Your BMX P4. Jack P8. Kiwi P3. Search Gaming P3. Bobcat P6. Sam Bites P8. JZN says P7. Just Little Toxic says P3. Here's Jim says P1. Search Gaming P3. Aranda Game P2. Ultimate says how's your day going? Very well, thank you. Joshua says P10. Sean Jekka says P12. aka P1. Duto says P10. Makos P4. Yeet Master says P1 for short. Jacob says P12. Ozan P3. Owen P4. Sean, thank you very much for the flaming tire. 21 Morgan says DNF. Volunteer Vom says P4. Quack says we'll get the race leader with Bottle to P4. Kane says P3. Catherine P3. Lickith says P8. Really difficult to overtake unless you get a really lucky safety car. 21 Morgan, thank you very much for the follow. Noah says P2. Ocean says P3. Owen says P4. Ons Jeluth says P5. TPS says DNF. Oh, George. Where's George starting? I don't know. We're going to start at the back. It is, of course, raining. There will be strategy involved.
Okay, let's try not to worry about being down here at the back. You've got the speed, you've got the car, so just take it easy and the race will
hopefully the rain comes down before these tyres drop off, but that is a very interesting drop off on the tyres. It's 9 seconds a lap slower. But we don't have to worry about that. I think it's very obvious that's the strategy we're going to do. It's going to be all about what do we go to? That's the... Wait, why can we not get personalized objectives? Is that because we've not done any wet running? Okay, that's fine. Love how you read the chat and react to the chat, man. All good. Of course I do. I've not only put on this show for you lot, but I want to interact, I want to engage, and I want to build this community and get to know each and every one of you. So I'm very thankful for everybody that tunes into the streams and takes their time to chat. No, it's !camera Luke has. If you put !camera in the Twitch chat, you will get the video for camera settings. Ingam, thank you very much for the follow. Right, let's get into this chat. Let's get into this race. Enters the mediums. Seems about the right way, but let's see what we can do, chat. From the back of the grid. A lot of penalties for us. Do you have F1 Lego sets? You can see just up here, we've got the Senna McLaren. We also have the Williams that I still have not built. And we have a massive Red Bull that we still need to build. Do you enjoy driving against Tom? Tom is one of my favorite drivers to race with. Mainly because he is so clean. We've raced with each other in Creator Series. He's so clean. So, yes, I love racing with Tom. Lego stream when? I know I keep on saying I need to do it, but I keep on putting it off. Why don't I use the minimap? I do. It's right there on the screen. Can you not see it? It's literally on the screen. Can you not see it? You can even see it if you're on the vertical streams. I'm so good at setting up my streams that you can see all the data on the vertical stream and on the normal horizontal stream. That's how good I am. Dirtiest driver in Creator Series, would you say? Because I'm pretty sure statistically I'm the cleanest driver in Creator Series, Aaron. I've got 2 cleanest driver awards. Same as Meraki. We are the cleanest drivers. I wouldn't really say that I'm dirty. I don't think I've ever really done anything that's dirty. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have. I've mucked around with Gillen a fair few times, which was wrong. Oh, there's a question mark. Oh. Oh, who is the dirtiest driver? Sorry, I got defensive. I get a lot of shit sometimes because I've made simple mistakes in the past, and then somebody just sees one mistake from you and just assume you are the dirtiest driver. Yeah, I'd say it is Ben or Kai, as of what I see at the moment. Ben, I think, maybe is starting to clean up his act after he's got a couple of penalties, and I think Kai will follow the same pursuit. It used to be El Rey, but El Rey's not there anymore. What's the best moment of my career series of all time? Probably the podium in Imola. Probably the podium in Imola, I would say. But there's been some really good races and really good fun. And the battle with Tom maybe in Austria was a lot of fun. Right, let's get into this race now. Lining up on the grid. Thank you very much. Do the Pookie, R. Jackson, Angry Blonde, and Robert. Let's get into the race then. Lights on, engines revving. Let's come back through the field in this wet, rainy race here in Zandvoort. Good launch of the line compared to the Haas of Paul Aaron. And we've also got Hayes and Hadjar ahead of me as well. Oh my god, big lunge up the inside. Did not mean to make that move, but there was a gap. And we have gone for it, and we're already up into P17 chat. We're side by side with Sonny Hayes slightly there, and take it nice and easy through this corner as the AI nice and slow. Can we find any brakes around the outside of the banking? Utilize the banking through the corner, but it actually hinders us slightly. So Gasly holding the position for that. Wait, did we overtake Ocon? Or did we already overtake Ocon? I don't know, chat. Did we overtake Ocon around the outside of the banking? Or was we were already ahead of him? I don't know. Gasly up next. Already up in a P16 chat. This is a good start. I can see my championship rival ahead of me. Now, of course, we would like to win this race. It's maximum points. It helps us in the championship. But as long as we beat Charles Leclerc and even just score a couple of points, it drives me further ahead in the championship. Because the likes of Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Alex Albon, etc., they all need a couple of race wins before they get to us. Robert, thank you very much for the roses. Appreciate you, buddy. That was a good start, chat. That was a good start. But now we need to try and find the time on the AI. Difficult to overtake around this circuit. A lot of fuel in the car as well for these wet conditions. But let's get an idea on the weather conditions and see when it's going to stop. Weather report. Weather report.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Seems to be the fastest.
No idea on when it's drying up then. Which is not a bad thing. I don't think the AI will go for a one stopper on the intermediates. I think they will keep it at a 0 stop. So we shall see, chat. We are stuck in the train. We just got to find that opening. Figure out. Okay, right. Where are the AI weakest around this circuit? Where are they weakest? Where am I strongest? Where can I gain? Through here, maybe? Nope, not there. I run too wide. Okay. Where else? Where else are they slow? And that's basically what you got to do when you're stuck behind a driver in a train. Figure out where they are weak and where you have the advantage over them. With the AI, obviously, if one of them's weak there, they're all going to be weak there, and we can find a nice overtaking corner that we can get past them pretty much all the time. Yes, we were at the back because of engine penalties. A bad qualifying put us P16, but engine penalties then put us to the back. We might as well take some engine penalties and start at the back. How many laps I can't see? Yes, you can. It's in the top left of your screens. It's we're lap 2 out of 36. So you can see it. It is there. Never mind, it shows when I open chat. There you go. There you go. And it's 36 laps total, yes. Right. AI still really fast on the straights, despite me running 10 less wing than them on both front and rear, which is obviously going to hurt me in the wet period. In the dry, hopefully, we can make some moves. It's going to be really interesting about strategy chat and when we decide to box, because with double stacks, etc., being where we are right now is going to hold us up and make things a little bit difficult. But George is quite the way ahead of us, so I shouldn't have to worry about a double stack my teammate. Oh, that was a bit of a slide. Good save through there, chat. You'll probably have to overtake on the straight on turn 1. The problem is, though, we're not fast enough in a straight line. The AI are unreal when it comes to straight line speed. So we have to do it in the corners. We have to do it in the corners if we can find an opportunity. So that is what we're currently waiting on. We're being patient right now. Stuck in this train behind Gasly and behind everybody else. So let's see what we can do, chat. Why are you +5 laps on fuel? Do you not practice the... I don't know. We did do the race strategy program, so I don't know, chat. I don't know why I didn't save over. I don't know if it's because we're in the wet right now. But this car is a fuel guzzler. So we usually, actually, to be fair, have to run more fuel than you'd expect. Because it really does drink up the fuel. Okay, we're getting slightly slow now. Gasly and Behrman driving away from us in this race. With Leclerc and I believe that is Bortoleto up at the front of this train. You can see we're just slowly dipping away from the AI. So let's rein them back in, chat. Let's rein them back in. I would really love to get past either one of these drivers and just slowly start to make my way back up through the field. You know, a bit of clean air would be nice, but I don't know whether I'd be able to capitalize on the clean air because of the pace of the AI right now around here. I think we are struggling, chat. Then maybe turn 8, the long right-hander, could be an opportunity. We just got to get close out of the banking, really. But their traction is just so good, chat. Their traction in the wet is so good. All of the battery out of the final corner. Away we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I bet on podium. I had no idea you were starting at the back of the grid. What do you mean you had no idea we're at the back of the grid? Were you not watching? Were you not watching? That's not on me. That's on you. That's a you problem. Where did we qualify? We qualified 16th, but we took engine penalties. All right, a nice little exit here. Could set us up for turn 8. Go, 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 go. Burn all the battery.
Tyre condition still
still not close enough, chat. Or is it? No, not close enough. You just kind of like slide into the corner. And then there's nothing you can really do. Leclerc did have a little look on Bortoleto. But was unable to make a move. Those guys staying side by side could help me out. Because if they compromise the other drivers through the corners, I could see a gap and an opportunity and work my way through. Sonny Hayes for the F1 movie is in F1 25. He is, and he's in my race, as you can see. Currently in P18. Their car is currently not built for combat right now. So yeah. How long have I been playing this game? Well, F1 25 since it came out. But I've been playing F1 games since 1999-ish. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is a good run actually for me, but look at the straight line speed. Look at their straight line speed. Gasly having a little look on Behrman. Lay on the brakes. Oh, we're going to go for it. A big lunge. A big lunge on Gasly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can we get the traction? He's on the outside. AI have really good traction on this game. Still on the inside through here. Got to leave the space. All the time you have to leave it in space. Around the outside, still on Gasly. Ah! Outside line, not strong through there. Let's burn the battery. We're so close to Gasly. The closest we've been. On the inside, big lunge. Yes! He'll come back at me, but he can't do anything. And there we go. Finally. Finally making an overtake, chat. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Push, 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 push. Keep going. P16, how? Yeah, big bottle. I lost the rear out of this corner here. Got on the curb. Lost the rear. And as we overtake Gasly, Charles Leclerc overtakes Bortoleto. Here comes Gasly back at me, but I don't think it'll be close enough. I want to save battery through here to try and go for it. Go, 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 go. Max Verstappen goes fastest. That's an indication that the track is drying. The track is drying, chat. Right, all of the battery out of this corner. All of the battery out of this corner. I need to save it. Well, I need to make sure that Gasly doesn't have a look. Weather report.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain.
10 more minutes of rain. Okay, copy, copy.
Look like the best tyre for now.
I don't know tyre wear, chat, so you're going to have to help me on knowing how long each of these tyres last and what is the best one to go for. 10 minutes though, I'm thinking mediums or hards. Well, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Like, Gasly not able to get close through there. We've got Behrman and Bortoletto ahead. Leclerc has been unleashed. He's in P12. And he's going to be catching up to the next train because he is one of the best drivers. If not, he is actually the best driver on this game right now. He's 96 rated compared to Verstappen and Norris's 94. So he is the best driver on the game as of right now. So we've got to try our best to stay with him. 1 second. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's very, very hot. There we go. Right, we're back in it. We're back in it. We're back in it. I need my fan. I fought hard at Zandvoort, but I had no idea about tyre wear. What, arse at Zandvoort? Okay. If hards are arse, then let's not use hards. If hards are bad, let's not use hards. But I don't know. I have a short memory. Even though I do a lot of races, I have a short memory. Oh, that fan is nice on me. That cool air, yes. Yes. Who's trying to rage bait in the chat? I haven't even seen their message, so it's bad rage baiting right now. Hards are better? Okay. Lap 7, you'll do a double overtake. I don't think I did. I don't think I did, sadly. Gasly having a little look through there, but unable to do anything. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Push, push, push. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's wide. That's wide. That's wide. That's bad for me. No, you don't, Gasly. Nice through there. Good little catch up through that corner. We're strongest, probably, actually, in all fairness, through that right-hander there. That's where we seem pretty strong. And through here. Hey, I just all of a sudden just get slow in places on certain laps. We saw it with Gasly, and that presented the opportunity to overtake him. And now I'm seeing it with Behrman. What's the longest stint you went on mediums? No idea. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't have all my stint lengths down in my brain. So sorry, I cannot help you there. Hards will give you a lot of durability with some trade-off of tractions, but hey, your own strats, bro. Push, push, push. No. Listen here, Teresa. It's our strats. We're a team. We are a team here. Hards to mediums. I don't really want to do another pit stop unless I have to. If the tyre wear is that bad and we have to do an extra pit stop, then we do it. But if we don't, we don't. Weather report.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Inters seem to be the fastest.
Oh, this is close. So Behrman. Not necessarily close enough, but we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Bro, the exit they get for that final corner is insane. I know, right? Even with me burning battery, it's absolutely insane. Murky, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome in, absolute legend. Gets our stream sub goal started. Thank you very much, Murky, or Murkies. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you coming in and dropping that. Sorry that I'm not reading chat as much. Zandvoort doesn't really give you any time to breathe. So I'm focusing on the racing and making sure we don't crash. But thank you very much, Justin and Oscar, for the follows over on TikTok. And Omar as well for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. All right, let's watch their insane traction out of this corner. And away they go. We had it in the last race, GB. In Spa, it was insane. Hang on a minute, though. I think Behrman's out of battery. This could present an opportunity, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Big lunge. We're going to go outside. He's going to force me to the outside, but we've got it. Big lunge around the outside. And there we go. Heidong versus Beerdong.
Keep going.
What do you mean by that? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Great move there on Oliver Behrman around the outside. Let's keep on pushing. Let's keep on pushing. Justin, thank you much for the rose. Thank you everyone for the follows over on TikTok. Appreciate every single one of you, even though I can't read you out right now because we're on the right-hander. I can see Jaden, I can see Sebastian, I can see Miss Mango. So thank you, all of you, for the follows over there. There's more, of course. I would love to read you all out, and I will try. Mix, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Go, 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 go. We are live right now on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. And if you would like to watch on any other platform, feel free to do so. But I do read all of the chats, so you can stay on the platform you're watching on. I don't read them as much right now, because I'm dialed in, chat. I am locked in. I do see all of your messages and all of your follows there on the TikTok chat as well. And I'm going to read out some of those follows right about now, chat. Right about now. Thank you very much to Mr. Jim, Fran, Sam, Aiden, K2, Normad, Slurm, and Football. Thank you very much for the follows, everyone. Achieve 12th position. I'm sorry, alright? I didn't know how to go for it that early. I wasn't paying attention to Mark because most of the time I don't listen to you. I do not listen to you. And if you haven't already hit that follow button, make sure you do so. We are live 5 days a week. Gizma1, thank you very much for a Twitch Prime subscription. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Gizma. Gets us with a hype train. And also 2 out of 5 on our stream sub goal. Thank you very much for the support on the channel. Really do appreciate you. You legend. Right. Let's stick with Gabriel Bortoleto. We're starting to be faster than the AI now. We're dropping Behrman. We're getting close to Bortoleto. So let's see what we can do. Weather report.
Radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes.
Still 10 minutes of rain.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Still 10 minutes of rain, chat. But it will dry up quite quickly, I think. Right, let's see how good their insane traction is out of here. Go, go, go. It's insane. Well, so is our straight line speed with 10 less wings. Can we do anything on Bortoleto? This is going to have to be one hell of a lunge. But you know what? We like to risk it for the biscuit. There we go. Up the inside of Gabriel Bortoleto. Huge send on the inside. And boom. There we go. P13. Great send on Bortoleto. We knew we had better grip. We've been seeing that for the last couple of laps there on the AI. I think they're starting to struggle. And now we can push, chat. Now we can push. That was one hell of a send. We got it stopped at the apex. And that is us up into P13. Up next, it's my championship rival. It's Charles Leclerc. Now we're going to utilize this free air to not slide like that, but to catch up to Leclerc. And we're going to keep on pushing, chat. We're going to keep on pushing. If that move doesn't deserve a follow, don't know what does. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you very much, Dennis, for the sub. I see you on YouTube, chat. Saying that you subscribe. Thank you very much, Dennis. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. BKG Cook. Thank you very much for the follow. Max Verstappen goes fastest again, proving that this track is getting quicker and quicker and quicker. The track is slowly drying, but not in a pace there. Dapito as well, thank you very much for the follow. And Mahari, thank you for the follow too. Right, use the battery out of here. Burn, 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 burn. And away we go. 2 seconds the gap currently to Charles Leclerc. Oscar Piastri then ahead of him, then an Aston Martin. We're very spaced out at the moment. Getting back onto a podium is going to be difficult, but never say never, chat. A safety car could come out, a red flag. We've seen a red flag before around this circuit. Borka and SJ, thank you much for the follows. Thank you over on TikTok chat as well, everyone for the follows. Zach, what track is this? This is Zandvoort. 100 gifted if you win. You're bloody on. You're bloody on. From Doctor. You're on. I agree to that. So much, thank you very much for the follow. Let's keep pushing. We're slowly catching up to Leclerc. 1.7 out of the gap. So we are putting one of the fastest drivers on track in the midfield right now. Let's get back into the points, as I said. Max is with his DNFs that he keeps on having. He had one in Austria, remember. Off the those guys. Jack Palmer, Dan Chitty, Dan TJD, thank you very much for the follows. Search Gaming, thank you for the follow as well. A little bit of gravel, never hurt anyone. Unless you're allergic to stones, and then it probably does hurt you. Although, I think gravel being thrown at you also does hurt. So, maybe it can hurt someone. Callum, thank you very much for the follow. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You're my favourite content creator, thank you very much, Raffle. My camera settings are the ones I'm using right now. Those are my camera settings. One day I will make a TikTok and say, these are the best camera settings that you can use on F125. But until then, you're just going to have to wait for that. It will happen. It might happen. I don't know. I'm going to stop promising you that. Franco B, thank you for the follow. And here I thought GB was being generous this morning. GB is still paying off the debts for his 5070, or is it 5090? He's still paying off the 5090 debts. It cost him all of his money and one kidney for that bad boy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jack, AHC, Diego, thank you very much for the follows over on TikTok. Right, slowly reeling in these guys. They're in a bit of a battle. It's a trio again. So let's try and get past them. For the first part. No. You've definitely sold one of your kidneys. Have you sold your Zekrom? No, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
We're starting to catch the car
Back
in front.
from haircut. You're as bad as Antonelli. Wow, James. Wow. Right, that's it. You're banned from this weekend's 100% race. RIP GB's bank account. But you know what? His PC runs smoothly now, so streams should be a lot better. Whoa, a little bit of a kick out back there. Thank you much.
Okay, mate.
Rosan
Go
Bot.
ahead. They're holding it up
Rosan
now,
Robot,
so
thank you much for the
try and
bits.
get past as soon as possible and get on with our race.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting a little bit slippery now. I don't feel I was paying attention. So let's get back to paying attention, chat. Let's lock back in. Let's stop talking about GB kidneys being sold and catch up to Charles Leclerc here. Got some battery that we can use. So let's use it. There's no point holding on to it. Can't use it on anything else. Donny, thank you for the follow. Antonelli is good. Exactly, I agree Antonelli is good. Not in the game, though. In the game, he's not as good, which is bad. I can't believe they've done him so dirty. But he's doing a good job, to be fair. He is in P9 ahead of his teammate, and that's really all that matters, is beating a teammate, because obviously cars are different. Please give a shout out. I just subbed. I can shout you out, Daheen. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome in. We're in Season 3, Arthur Fox. We're in Season 3.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite
Yes,
soon.
that's what we like.
Careful you don't burn out your tyres.
Yeah, I'll keep you good on the tyres. Weather report.
We think this rain should stop sometime in the next few laps.
Next few laps,
Ready
okay,
for the
copy.
grip to come back, but don't overheat the tyres. Inters seem to be the fastest.
We've got to wait for the
tyre
track to dry completely and DRS to be enabled. And then it is time for softs. Tyre wear 44% on that rear. It's not great. It's not great, but it's okay. Still keeping up with Charles Leclerc though here. We're still faster than this little cluster. Colapinto's holding up for us at the moment. So let's get past these guys, and then that is into the points, into P10. And we're just banking on drivers making mistakes. There's a big gap to catch up to Max Verstappen. He's so far up the road. Do I speak Hungary? Do I speak Hungary? No, I don't. Why don't you go hard till the end? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. We need to see what lap the rain is stopping and decide from there what we are doing on the strat. Because I don't know, chap. Yeah, well, he is at his home Grand Prix, so I guess that's why. Oh, they're going side by side. Colapinto and Piastri. Piastri might be about to be unleashed here. As they go side by side still. Keep it side by side, Colapinto. No, he tailors. He just slots back in behind Piastri there. Can I go for on Charles? A little bit too far back. Because I look hungry. I am always hungry, GB. You know me. I can always eat. Especially what you are suggesting I eat. I will happily gobble those up. Well, we're close to these guys now. Come on in. A little bit of a power slide out of the corner. The rears are screaming. I don't like the abuse that I'm giving them right now, but I don't care. I'm going to slap those rears about. Abuse them. Like I've just had a Stella and I've come back from a late night. So let's go. Oh, there's a yellow. Oh, safety car would be perfect timing right now. Perfect timing for a safety car right now. Go. Go. Is that a spin? I think it's just a spin. I don't think it's an engine failure. Charles Leclerc, big send, maybe. Have a little look. Of course we'll have a look. He's turned out of it.
Oh, mate,
We half-heartedly stuck our nose up there.
Nice work. That's why I
Go.
smashed it.
Yes. Oh, let's go. Past Charles Leclerc. And now we get ready, chat. Now we get ready for the dries. Doctor's bank account trembling at thought of a safety car. True. George is so far ahead of me that we shouldn't have to double stack. Hopefully, the team are organised in the pit lane. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. A safety car would be really nice for this race, though. It would definitely help me out. Not a red flag, though. A red flag. I mean, it does also help me out, but I think a safety car would be better. At the right time. I think it's definitely time to go for dries very, very soon.
No rain expected. No
What do we do then?
for the time being.
Hards or mediums, chat?
Tyre for now.
1 in the chat to go to hards, 2 in the chat to go to mediums. 1 in the chat to box for hard tyres, 2 in the chat to box for mediums. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? 1 for hards, 2 for mediums. We've got to do just less than 20 laps. 18 laps. Half the race.
You're increasing
2 for
the
grip.
car behind by 5/10 a lap.
You're all saying mediums. I'm getting a few 1s. There are a lot more 2s, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know how good the hards are. We haven't really done any running on the hards. Brain says 1, Gut says 2. Yeah, I'm very similar. Brain says go for 1s for the mediums, but will we have to do another pit stop? Like, is a medium the right call from here? Or will the mediums last that long? I don't know. Still not dry enough for the dries. DRS not enabled yet.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
AI won't box again for sure. Well, they'll do a 1 stop from here. Medium won't last if you're full sending it, trying to win. So, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Box, not yet. I play this game enough to know you wait until it says DRS enabled. Yellow flag. Oh, that could be good. Who is it?
Yellow flag.
Who is it? It's the driver ahead of me. That could be a safety car. That could be a safety car. It is an Aston Martin. It's Kimi Antonelli, who is pulling over and is out of this session. Safety car, come on, where are you? Ah, that might help. It might be too far away. That might help the likes of Verstappen, etc. Oh, that's not what I need.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Slow your pace immediately.
1 in the chat to go mediums. Told you to box. Hards. Okay, everyone said hards. Let's do it. Let's do hard tyres. Please stay out of virtual
safety car.
It's ending.
Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending.
Well, that was useless, wasn't it? That was a useless virtual safety car. Right, when do we box? DRS still not enabled, so we don't box yet. We're still not boxing, chat. Still not boxing until that DRS is enabled, chat. Colapinto not in the box either. Do we go for a monstrous send from here? Surely not. Yes, we do. Oh, that was risky. That was risky, but we got to risk it.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
The mediums would make it. Mediums would make it. You think mediums will make it till the end? Okay. Mediums would make it. Why would we not do mediums then? Or the hards good around here? Sometimes the hards are good. Whoa. Oh. Rear traction's dropping. We need this to dry up very, very soon, please. So we can box off these intermediate tyres. I need that DRS enabled now. Why is this track still not dry? Come on. Come on. Vote in the poll. There's a poll for new tyres. What do we take? You are my race engineers. When is this rain going to end, chat? What's their tyre wear on? Surely they're in a bad position as well on tyres. Like, imagine if they box. AI boxing to mediums. We can copy the AI. True, we can see what the AI do ahead of us. And we can copy them. Oh, that's not good. We got to watch the tyre wear. We could be shafted by tyre wear here, chat. What is it? You say 80% is where puncture territory is, right?
Leclerc behind.
80% is puncture territory.
Critical for our race.
Come on, come on, come on. New tyres. What was the one? Mediums.
We're trading the car
Okay.
ahead by
Let's do
4.1
mediums.
seconds.
The longer we stay out on the inters as well, the better it's going to be for those medium tyres. The better it'll be for mediums. Max still not boxing. Come on, come on, come on. Where is that DRS enabled? Surely it's got to be soon, but 69% on the rears. They're overheating now. Where is DRS enabled? Track is not well and truly dry. It's not dry yet. We're still in the crossover phase. Inters are still a better tyre right now. I'm waiting for DRS enabled. That's what I'm waiting for, chat. But I've got to box this lap, I think. I don't have a choice. It's boxing this lap. It needs to dry up this lap.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got.
Yeah, that's not what I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear, Mark. I want to hear we go. It's time. The dries are the best tyre. Not... I don't know about this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Antonelli, why couldn't you just brought out a safety car? And we could have gambled. Won that gamble. Won that race. Tyres are overheating everywhere now. Is it time, chat? Is it time? Yeah, box this lap. Screw it for mediums. Yep, yep, copy. It's way too overheaty. Medium tyres going on the car. 73% on that rear left. We got a box. We have to box, chat. Go, 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 go. Box, box, box. Go hards. Chat said mediums. Chat said mediums. We're gonna see with chat. You're my engineers. I trust you. Could be a wrong call sometimes, but today I hope you made the right call. Right, that sucks that we failed the objective, but it doesn't matter. Right, come on. DRS enable now.
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
Give me that DRS enable. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's a yellow. There is a yellow. Don't you give me a safety car. Don't you give me a safety car now. Well, it would not be a bad idea if it bunched us all up and they still didn't box. Oh, the turning's not great. They've just spun it. Not going to lie, the tyres are cold. The turning wasn't great through there. We will see on the cars ahead. Actually, do you know what? I will say it's not too bad. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time. Okay, was the perfect lap to box, it turns out. So we'll get a lap undercut here on the right tyres. Chat, you are the best. I mean, it wasn't really like we had a choice, to be honest, because we had to box that lap anyway. Hello, Gasly. You had a little oopsie, didn't you? Still a little bit slippery. And nobody else is boxing, it looks like. Well, we're going purples. That's fine with me. Why are they not boxing? Why are they not boxing, chat? I don't mind. No complaints from me. There we go. Push on the battery. DRS wide open as well. Let's get past Gasly again. Will he go defensive? He will. But we'll just go swooping around the outside with brand new medium tyres. We have the grip. And this is good, chat. This is good.
Nice move. Good job.
This is the undercut we wanted. We are the fastest driver on track right now. Verstappen goes even quicker, so they're still not boxing, chat. They are still not boxing. Let's keep it in hot lap mode. Only use overtake when we need to. And let's keep going, let's keep going.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh, a little bit wide there, but that's okay. We're still fast. Even with that little oopsie. Driver's still not into the pit lane. What are they doing? Driver's still not into the pit lane. Okay. Okay. This is huge for us, chat. This is absolutely huge for us. I don't know what they're doing or why they are staying out. But I will keep on pushing. No mistake in Sector 2. Didn't help us. But we are good. We are good. We are good. Maybe they will wait for softs. Maybe. Fastest driver on track right now.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
So I'll ask teammate status in a second. Teammate status. Teammate status.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 48.
Give me his lap times.
Seconds. They're on old intermediates. They're in third. And the time last lap, 1 minute 18.
Oh, we're 4 seconds a lap quicker, chat. 4 seconds a lap quicker. Surely they have to be boxing now. They're not. They are not. Are they going to the end? Are they trying to hang this out to the end, chat? Surely not. Surely not. Surely they have to box. We are 4 seconds a lap quicker than them. This is one hell of an undercut. Go, 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 go. I want to get Hulkenberg here. I'll be inside. I have the better grip. And there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Anyone in the box yet? He's finally doing it. Leclerc's finally pulled the trigger and gone into the pit lane, but a lot of other drivers still hanging it out. A lot of other drivers still hanging it out there. Oh, yes.
Leclerc is stopping now.
This is good, chat. This is amazing. Leclerc going to hards as well. Okay. Interesting strategy call. We will make it to the end on these mediums. We will get some traffic now. We're still 4 seconds a lap quicker than George. Max hasn't boxed. George is catching Lando. I'm very, very interested to see where I will come out in regards to George, Verstappen, Norris. Can I win this race, chat? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 if you do not. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 if you do not. Give me space. That was a bit audacious from me, not gonna lie. That was a bit audacious from me, not gonna lie. We got lucky to get no damage there. We don't need to make lunges like that, but we kind of do at the same time. Oh, some of the leaders into the box. Not all of them, though. The front runners still holding it out. Still waiting. Come on, come on, come on. What are these guys going to do? Oh, my God, they're so slow. Oh, my God. Dirty air behind Ocon. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Get a little warning for collision, but that's okay. And there we go. Past those drivers. And we are through. What's the gap to Doohan and Piastri? It's a big one. It's not as big as I would like, because I'm still trying to catch time to the likes of George Russell, Verstappen, etc. Let's keep pushing, chat. Let's keep pushing. Oh, my days. Would everyone else be like 80%? Yeah, they're going to be close to puncture territory, surely. Surely they're getting close to puncture territory in this race. Track is just getting faster and faster and faster. And not everybody is boxing. I don't know why. I don't know why, whether some of them are making that strategy call to try and go to the end. Or whether they're just hanging it out there because they want... I don't know. I don't know what they want. They're going to hards for some reason. Who's in the box? Not a lot of drivers are in the box. Right, catching up to Mr. Gabriel Bortoleto. He's currently in P9 in this race. Still more drivers in the pit lane. We are the fastest driver on track right now. Nobody's matching me for pace in this race. Gonna get past Gabby. Down in towards turn 1. Brand new fastest lap for us. Someone's coming out of the pit lane. Who's that? It's Joshua Pierce. As we've got Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris ahead on the medium tyres. Still 20 seconds up the road though. That just goes to show how much time we lost in the mid-pack. That we are going to need a miracle. A miracle to win this race. But to come back and at the moment be P6 with drivers still yet to make a pit stop is insane. Absolutely insane on the strategy call. Good comeback drive from that one. We're gaining as George Russell finally makes a pit stop. He should be... He was right behind Lando Norris, so it'd be interesting to see how much time he lost from just doing extra laps on those inter tyres. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 40.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
Doesn't tell me the last lap, but they were 40 seconds ahead of me, chat. So that just goes to show the gap that they had. Incredible gap from George Russell to be that far ahead. We need Latifi for a safety car. If we want to win, of course, we need that, but that's fine. Thank you very much, Prislav, for the roses. Bortoletto finally pits. Yuki Tsunoda 7 seconds up the road. If we can catch Yuki, that would be amazing. If not, I'm still very happy with the P6 in this race. The top 5 would be crazy, though, chat. Absolutely crazy. And who knows what can still happen. Who knows what can still happen in this race. There are drivers who are a lap down. Could get in the way in this race. Thank you very much, Young and Mark and the Bold. Thank you all for the follows. Appreciate you all. I know I've not been as engaging with the chat during this race, but as you can understand, Zandvoort's a tricky one to look over to the right there. As Max Verstappen steals my fastest lap. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Does he do practice? Yes, I do the practice sessions. I need those resource points and bonus discounts. That's what I want. Anybody still on Inters? I don't think so. As Russell gets overtaken by Carlos Sainz there. I don't think there's anything really to report on. I think they're just they're having a race, those two. So that is all fine. Yuki Tsunoda getting away from me.
Managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
So manage the tyres till the end. That's all we got to do, chat. Why did they not box when DRS was enabled? That's crazy. It makes you wonder as well, chat, how much earlier we could have boxed as well. Like, how many laps earlier could we have boxed, or was that the right lap? Hey, Gwats, welcome in. We've just done a last to P6 with an insane strategy call. And I say insane strategy call. We didn't really have a choice. Our tyres got to 75% on Inter, so we're like, fuck it, we got a box. And it turned out to be the right lap to box. So we lucked into an insane strategy call. That's why he's the GOAT. No, you're the GOAT. Any more openings, Gwats? Any more Pokemon openings? Jordan, thank you very much for the follow. Michael and Harris, thank you all for the follows.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 8.7 seconds.
Come on, come on, come on. Carlos Sainz goes fastest. Yuki Tsunoda. Well, we've got to watch out for Pierce behind. Pierce behind is going to be putting some pressure on us.
Okay,
Yellow
clear.
flag. Oh, is that Charles Leclerc? Has Charles Leclerc had a spin? Will there be a red flag here? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I want to see what's happened. What's happened to Charles? What's happened to Charles? He spun it, and he's in the way, and here comes. I think he's going to be out of the way. I think he'll be out of the way for them. They will get past. No issue. But there could be a red flag still for the final few laps, chat. This could be an Abu Dhabi 20. It's a safety car.
Car is out. Safety
Oh my god, right. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
car is out. On that delta time.
What do we do, chat? What do we do? Do we box? Is it worth the pit stop?
Right,
Is it worth losing 3 positions?
and we're going to risk a penalty.
Do we box?
Slow your pace immediately.
Do we box? What do we box to? Do we go to softs? What do we do, chat? Softs? 1 in the chat to box for softs. 2 in the chat to box to mediums. It's going to be 2 laps of racing. The safety car will be in at the end of lap 34 at the earliest. Everyone's saying box. Everyone's saying box for softs. Let's do it then. New set of softs on the car. We got knocked out of qualifying. This could save us. This could be the strategy call that saves us. Charles Leclerc, my championship rival. A blessing in disguise, maybe. Okay, Max has called the safety car queue, so we can push now. Burn our battery as we go into the pit lane. Trying to minimize the amount of positions lost. Let's do it. Go, go, go. Soft tyres on the car. Let's see what we can do then. Let's see what we can do. We might as well. We're only going to lose out 3 places. Go, go, go.
Right, let's go. Come
Maybe
on.
4. Maybe it will be 4.
Job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice
Maybe it'll be
stop
close
time.
here. Maybe it will be
Happy with
4. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close for the Aston.
that one. Up to speed now. Let's get some.
And the
heat
Aston's
into
going to get
those
me.
tyres.
Yeah, the Aston will get me. That's okay. We've got brand new tyres, chat. Brand new tyres. So let's see what we can do in this race. We're down to P11. Overtaking can be difficult, but we're going to have the grip. We are going to have the grip over them. Bro has chat in uproars. You should fly like crazy on the restart. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's catch up to the safety car queue. We've got a long way to go. Safety car will be in on the next lap, so we've got to push to catch it up. And hope that we do catch it up, because they were miles ahead of us. Well, their tyres were better than ours, chat. So with a safety car, not boxing would have hurt me. Not boxing would have hurt me, chat. Well, we got to catch it up. Can we catch up to the safety car? Will we even catch it up? You think I bottled it? Why? We've got brand new tyres on the car. As I said, they had better tyres than me. They would have caught me up, chat. I think we'll catch up the safety car. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. They're going to lose a lot of time in the high speeds. And we're going to gain those high speeds. So it's going to be close. I think we're going to catch up right as we get into Sector 3. We've got to catch up this lap, though. Come on, come on, come on. It's a risk. I know it's a risk. That's why we take risks. All right, Jay, stop spamming in the chat, please. Otherwise, you will be put on a timeout and banned. Hi, just subbed. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the sub. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We will catch, we will catch, we will catch. Can we win this race, chat? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 if you do not. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 if you do not. Safety car in this lap, but we will catch it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Colapinto. Colapinto, what are you doing, bro? No. Okay, no, we caught it, we caught it, we got it. Oh my god, I was worried. I was worried Colapinto was going so slowly. We wouldn't catch it. Right, let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Let's go, 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 go. Let's get ready. We're going to try for a podium here. Got to watch out for traffic. When are we going to go on the restart? When are we going to go? Are we going to go? He's gone late. We're going to go. Oh my god, blue flag. Oh my god, that was scary. We made it stick though, chat. Another blue flag. It's Sonny Hayes. Woo! Oh my god. This is sketchy with all the blue flags. But we've made it. Oh my god. So many blue flags. So many blue flags here. This is so sketchy. But we've already got ourselves back up a few positions. Right, Pierce is up next. And then Albon. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to make progress as quickly as I can. Albon here. Yep. There we go. Albon. We got the apex. There we go. That's Albon. And then this is back to where we were. So regardless, we haven't lost any positions. And then we've got a lap on brand new tyres to try and push and gain some places and get on the podium. They're so fast out of corners though, chat. So fast. I've got no DRS. So it's going to have to be one hell of a lunge on Pierce. Down into turn 1 if we can. Last minute out of the slipstream. Up the inside on Pierce. And there we go. And now we push. Now we push on medium, chat. We utilise the tyres through the first couple of sectors. Come on, come on, come on. We haven't lost anything in this race with this strategy call. But let's see if we can gain anything. Let's see if we can gain anything, chat. Flat round here. Almost.
9 seconds.
We're not gaining. They're so fast ahead. How are they so fast ahead, chat? They are lightning quick, those guys ahead of us. I guess because they've got newer mediums. Their mediums aren't that old compared to like Pierce. They're getting like 5 tenths on the straight. It's crazy, isn't it? It's not going to be the top 5. Sadly, the tyres, we can't utilise them as much as we wanted. But we are going to finish in the same position anyway. We didn't lose out from that strategy. It was worth the gamble. We wouldn't have gained if we stayed on the medium. But we're going to take that. It's a shame that their straight line speed is so insane. But we take P6. Let's go. Let's go. And we will take that. We will take that. Very, very strong. We're very, very happy with that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And there we go. We have banned Jay in the TikTok chat, in the YouTube chat. There we go. Boom. Goodbye. Right. Let's see where that puts us in the standings chat. We definitely gained on Charles Leclerc. Nobody won anything. No. Sadly, nobody won anything. But it was definitely the right call. What times do you stream? We are live 5 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Unk bottled it. How did I bottle it? Please explain to me, Abby, how I bottled that. We gained points on Leclerc. Staying out on those medium tyres would not have worked. We were already at like 30% wear. So I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know how we bottled that. I think we couldn't gain any more on the guys in front. Yeah, the traffic wasn't great. Maybe they got held up with blue flags I could have gained there. I don't know. I don't know. Such unrealistic driving. I mean, you're watching an F1 25 game. I don't think anyone's expecting simulation driving here. If you stayed out, you could have overtaken 1-2 people on the restart. But could we? Because our tyres were more worn than theirs. So therefore, they had better grip. We saw after they boxed to mediums, they were pulling away by about half a second to a second a lap. So I don't think that we would have caught them on those old tyres. We needed new tyres to move forward. I think the problem was in the Delta. I think we lost about a second by taking a bit too cautious on the Delta. And that probably cost us with Colapinto. If I was ahead of Colapinto, I think I would have had a better chance with Sonoda, etc. But I'm not a big racing fan. This game is worth a try. I love it. I always have fun. Wasting time overtaking again. True. But what I'm saying, Abby, and I don't think you're struggling to understand this, is tyres have wear. My mediums were heavily worn compared to the other drivers on mediums. So therefore, they were faster than me. So I don't know how you expect me to overtake drivers who have machinery that is faster than mine. So it's definitely the right decision to box, because if we didn't box, we were probably actually going to come under pressure from drivers behind. So yeah, look, it was the right decision to box. And hindsight, maybe, you know, if you want to run that back, if you want to download whatever files and try and do that again and then prove me wrong, that's your time to go do that. But at the moment, I feel like that was definitely the right decision to do. And we got P6 out of it, and it was a very, very strong result. So, looking at the championship standings, we gained on Charles Leclerc, but the likes of Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Yuki Tsunoda definitely have a chance to get back in. But 21 points clear. We've got a pinky finger on the championship right now, but there's still plenty of races left to go. Constructor standings, things look good for Mercedes, 27 points ahead there. Ferrari now starting to drop off. The car needs some upgrades, and they need to push. The car needs some upgrades. Jimmy, thank you very much for the follow. Johan, Fabio, Young. Thank you to Mark, to the Bold Explorer. Thank you to Never Give Up, to Ronan, to Prez. Thank you all for the follows during that stream. Quit TikTok. What do you mean by that, Deadshot? I don't think I will. I'm closing on 100k followers on there. So I think I'm good. Adan, Adams, Boyle, Jackson, Axel. Mir, thank you very much for the follows. Who do I think will set pole on Saturday? Oscar Piastri. Why did the focus go down? I don't really know, to be fair. I don't really know, but it's all okay. What's the best driver, in your opinion, of all time? Probably the likes of Jim Clark. Maybe even Alain Prost. You can put a shout in for. Okay. Let's see if George Russell's going to upgrade the car. I've already said and made my claim that we are not going to upgrade the car anymore ahead of regulation changes. Because if there's a regulation change, we need to make sure that we adapt those parts. Prost over Senna. Look, Senna was great, and I don't think we ever really got to properly see enough of Senna. I think if we got to see more of Senna, then for sure, he's definitely up there in the conversation. What I would say about Alain Prost is, you only have to look at his teammates. Okay? PK, Senna, Lauda, Who else did he have? He had Mansell as well. And a lot of people disregard Mansell, but Mansell was a great driver. And to be in Formula 1 around that time as well, with that many drivers, Rosberg 2, Keke Rosberg 2. I don't think anybody has ever had the pedigree of teammates that Alain Prost has. All right. And yes, okay, he was beaten by some of them. But what I love about Alain Prost is he is very, very smart. He's a thinker, and that's probably why I like him so much. I'm not a fast driver, okay, but I like to think that a lot of the time I can outsmart opponents and I can use things to my advantage. Let's look at the weekend, for example. Me versus Ricky in the battle, okay? He unfortunately had an AI car who was a lap down come out right behind him, okay? And he did not play that very well. He battled with the AI car. It lost him time. It allowed me back in, okay? It's not really too much he could have done in that sort of situation, but yes, that is the facts there. Then when it came to it, he allowed me to overtake him very easily and put himself under pressure again from the AI car. The smartest thing in that decision, and that's why I was so adamant on overtaking Ricky as soon as possible, was because I knew that then there was an AI car who was on much better tyres that will be quicker and trying to overtake us on the straights. And that's why I made sure that I had to get past as soon as possible so that I wasn't the one who got disrupted by that, and they were. I think that's an example of sometimes using your brain over just using your pure pace. Right, we have got a secret meeting to go to today. This is more talks with Ferrari, and this is going to be our final decision chat. TikTok is so toxic with most toxic people. Please stop hating guys. No. A minority of toxic people. I read the chat, and there is so many amazing people over on TikTok. And I don't think Abby was being toxic. They just thought that that we made the wrong decision on the strategy. That's an opinion. That's fine. I accept their opinion. I disagree with their opinion, but I accept their opinion. I don't think Abby's toxic at all. I think Abby's just had an opinion, thought that we should have done something else, and they stand by that opinion. Do you need gloves to race? Not to race, but if you want to keep your steering wheel clean and not ruin your expensive equipment like this, then gloves are really good to, because you can just throw your gloves in the wash. I can't put this in the wash, otherwise it'll break my washing machine and it'll break my wheels. Let's not do that. But you don't need gloves to drive, no. But it will just help your steering wheel, especially if you've got like Alcantara. I'm lucky I've got rubber. It is easier to clean. But if you have Alcantara, like that stuff's going to stink. Right, okay. Secret meeting with Ferrari. Ferrari have dropped down in terms of R&D positioning. And we will have lower recognition than Charles Leclerc. But I think they will have higher potential if we look at the upgrades that have done. Chassis needs a lot of work on that car. So, one in the chat if you think that we should go to Ferrari. And 2 in the chat if you think we should stay at Mercedes. 1 in the chat if you want us to go to Ferrari. 2 in the chat to stay at Mercedes. There's your hydrate, Maz. Thank you very much for taking care of me. Luca, Waffler, and Harris, thank you very much for the follows. What are we seeing? We're seeing a lot of ones. A lot of ones. A lot of ones. A few twos, but we are seeing a lot of ones. I don't think you can ever turn down Tifosi. Ferrari is such an iconic team, so let's run it up. Let's continue the talks. Are we going to lose recognition?
So, good news and bad news. The good news is the meeting went well. The bad news, your current employers got wind of it, and they aren't thrilled.
Yeah,
Get
they're
ready
not
to
happy.
grovel.
Our recognition is probably lower now,
Back
and it
your
is.
recognition with them a bit.
We are lower than George Russell, which is not ideal, chat. Not ideal. It does mean that we can't look at this upgrade, which George Russell can do. However, right, I am adapting the parts, and I've already said that. We might still stay with Mercedes if Ferrari end up saying no to us. But we are going to go to Ferrari, and we're probably going to have a terrible time. But that's just an experience we got to go through. And hopefully we can work that through. We've got a new helmet, I think. I don't think I'm going to change it. No, that looks ugly. We're happy with our one. We're going to stick with that helmet. And we got some specialist goals. So let's go through these. 6 laps. No, we'll do that one. Complete a lap. Using 3 different car setups. Nope. So let's do that one. Finish in a better position than your teammate in the race. And Monza's going to be difficult with the straight line speed. Complete a driven lap in 4 different sessions. No. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Anything else we need to do? R&D, no. Vehicle. We've basically got a new engine for Monza, so let's stick with that. And I'm not going to put an old engine just in case, because I will forget. Merc could be multiple championships. Hey, who says we can't win another championship with Ferrari? So we're going to go there. Use the wrong command, Ferrari box. How many races is this stream? We do 2 races per stream. 2 races per stream. Hayden is trying to be Lewis Hamilton, moving to Merc with a yellow helmet. I guess so. I guess so, to be fair. I guess we are. Right. Let's do this, chat. Can I show the standings? We can. That's the standings right now. We lead the way with Charles Leclerc in second. You can't see the positions, but you can kind of gather who is where on the TikTok stream. Right. Nothing to work on here. So let's... engine regulation change on the powertrain. So yes, there are regulation changes, and that is why we want to save our RNG. It's going to be raining throughout the whole of qualifying, so we are not in a good position for that one, but drive for the race at least. Verstappen is not really... No, I wouldn't say he's carrying Red Bull. He is not even the lead driver. Yuki Tsunoda's got more points than him. So it's very, very even between those 2 drivers in this career mode. Who will I replace at Ferrari? It looks like we're going to line up alongside Charles Leclerc and replace Esteban Ocon.
If pedal to the metal sounds like your idea of fun, you've come to the right place.
Pedal to the metal
Practice here.
is Natalie Pinkham quoting George Morgan. Oh my god. We've got Natalie Pinkham quoting George Morgan in the F1 game. Josh M, thank you for the follow. Sean, thank you for the follow. Finley, thank you for the follow. Delay and TTV Nuno, thank you all for the follows, guys. But why would you join a rival team? Honestly, Williams is better than Ferrari. Why would you join a rival team? Why would we not? Every team's a rival team, Smidgebomb. Smidgebomb, you're in the chat a lot, and I do love you. But sometimes your logic never ever makes sense. A lot of your stuff is that you say, I can't tell whether you just say things to be satire or you genuinely believe them. I don't know. How is Esti Bestie at Ferrari? Stroll was at Ferrari last season. Okay, so I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything with the setup because we are going to be running 0-0 wings. I can see if there's an updated VSE setup that maybe there'll be some adaptations to the setup that will help me on the streets in terms of, I don't know, other parts. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if it's been changed and I need to do changes. Yes, there are changes. Hopefully, this will make us faster in a straight line. I don't know if it will, chat. Apex GP. I don't know if you can join Apex GP. Because I still have never had an offer to join them. So I don't know if you can. I would like to, don't get me wrong. That'd be cool. But I don't know if you can, chat. Okay, right. Back on the game. Maybe George Morgan is... Maybe, actually. To be fair, I've never seen George Morgan and Natalie Pinkham together. So they could be the same person, chat. They could be the same person. In F1, everyone is a rival. Exactly. So 4 different drivers in 4 different seasons for the team that has a seat full of water. Yeah, but it's like a toxic relationship, okay? Sometimes you don't get out of it because you believe you can be the one that changes them, all right? And I believe I'm the one that can change Ferrari. I believe that I can change Ferrari for the better. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'll have a season at Ferrari like I did on my F1 24 career mode. And it will be absolute hell, but we will see. I have to learn Italian. Should we put the engineer on Italian for the season? If we join Ferrari, should we put the engineer in Italian? Buongiorno, man. Mon ami. Mon ami is French. Don't go to Apex GP, you'll go flying into the forest around here. That is true. Doesn't every Ferrari driver think that? Exactly, that's what I mean. You can be the one that changes them. It doesn't always work out that way, but we all try. Oh, this car is really bad on downforce around here for some reason. I know I'm running low wings, but I don't expect it to be this bad. What playseat am I using? A old school F1 playseat. Kivion and Sojatoski. Thank you very much for the follow. I butchered that name, but thank you very much for the follow. Oh, we're too fast into corners again. But we will do the objective. I don't know what we're doing. We're doing tyre wear? Okay, we're doing tyre wear. So let's take it easy, maybe? I don't know. Is Gooder Ricky or Lolly? I think Lolly's a better driver than Ricky. From what we've seen in Creator Series so far. I think Lolly is a better driver. But I would also say Ricky is the smarter, more consistent driver. I think Lolly is very pace, but he makes silly mistakes. And so he kind of has a roller coaster ride through races and through seasons. Whereas Ricky's pace is kind of like here, but his consistency and his mistakes sort of keep him here. So there'll be times that Lolly's better and times that Lolly's worse, just based on the mistakes that are made. I think Lolly did get unlucky with the GB Meraki incident. Is grammar allowed to be used in that chat? Listen, okay, they're Italian. Allow them, allow them, allow them. Allow them. Don't be mean.
Job well done.
Speak in Italian, Jack. Go on. Give us a full sentence in Italian. Hunter Ram, Panos, Safaso. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. What team you start on? We started with Alpine. We did 2 seasons with Mercedes, and we're looking to move away now for the next season. Do I ever eat? Yes. I had some lovely peanut butter on Ryvita bread this morning. Then, what I had for lunch yesterday, my girlfriend came in and gave me, she makes an amazing noodles, right? So it's just very simple packet of noodles, right? Sounds basic. Sounds like, what do you mean makes amazing noodles? She just puts it in the pot and heats it up? No. So noodles from a packet, chuck it in the pan. Obviously, add the sauce, etc. But then she just adds, you know, boiled egg, crispy onions, spring onions, sesame seeds, a mixture of sauces, a cucumber, and it's just delicious. What a dream when I finish a stream and she's just there with that bowl and I'm like, yes, you are the best woman in the world. What did we have for dinner? Dinner last night we had sort of tacos. We had these like burrito tacos sort of things. Which ones were they? Burritos or tacos? They were tacos. That's what they were. They were tacos. Some nice tacos. So yes, I do eat English or Spanish. Not that again. Not that again. You're a lucky man. I am. I am a very lucky man. Where did we finish in Zandvoort? P6. P6. I keep braking too late for that corner. We don't have the car. We don't have the car's downforce for the corners. Pinkinator, thank you for the follow. Phasadu, thank you for the follow. Barcelona, Real Madrid. I would have to say Real Madrid, to be fair. I grew up and always just, I think the white kit is iconic. I love it. Obviously, Barcelona has an iconic kit as well. With the blue and, like, purple. Maroon? What would you say? Maroon? Would you say it's maroon or purple for Barca? But I would say out of the two, I am Real Madrid. Not that I really pay too much attention to football these days, but... Track limit at Ascari, yeah, we completely ignored it, but it is only practice. And that is what practice is for, Thailand TV. It's to make mistakes and to figure out how not to make those mistakes again. That's why we utilize practice for. We don't do a lot of practice because I can get myself dialed in about only a few laps. But I'm figuring out this car. It's not quite as strong in the downforce as we would have expected. Discord, yes, Quasi, that is the Discord. Anybody else who would like to join the Discord? !Discord if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, it's the link in the description. Oh, I've touched grass. And that's there we go, another mistake we did. Don't go there. Do you have the full gear or just the wheel? We have wheel, we have pedals. We have the seats. Monitors, I don't know what other gear you can have. Spectrone, thank you for the follow. See, that was a little bit too early on the brakes, and we found out because we cut the corner. So we just need a little bit in the middle. I think 100 meter board is fine. I use a Fanatec CSL DD+. That's what I use. Go, go, go. This is good. We're looking good around. We're really quick, it seems, around Monza, because we're pretty good on the Delta. But what I will say is the A-line straight line speed is going to be really difficult in the race. Verstappen or Norris? I think Verstappen is the better driver. I think that's not really much up for debate. I think everyone will agree that Verstappen is probably the better driver. JXB, thank you very much for the follow. Is it just me, or does Hayden say tacos a bit strange? Tacos? What do you mean? Tacos? Do I say it strangely? Maybe I'm just English. Chocolate, thank you very much for the follow. Through here. Nice, nice, nice. Nice and tidy through there as well. Just keep it smooth. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Alex Gillen or Ben Daly? Neither of them. I despise both of them. No, I like them both. I like them both. You can't make me choose between them both. Why are there 22 drivers? Because we've added in Apex GP to the crew mode. So that is why there are 22 teams. I say tacos with a long vowel sound. Tacos. Tacos. That long or is that too long? I've got really... I think I bit my cheek and I've got like an ulcer or something like up here. So every time I talk, I scratch a little bit. It's really annoying. Where am I from? I am from the UK originally, but I live in the Netherlands. No, like tacos. Okay, so you say it wrong is what you're saying. Because what you've just written it down there. Tacos. That's wrong. Clearly it's tacos. Tyre wear is better. Things we like to see. I'm not going to do the qualifying pace program because, well, there is no point. Because the AI are ridiculously fast. Well, the time is ridiculously fast. You follow football? Not really as much anymore. I used to, but not as much anymore. Do you ever try to do F2 instead of F1? We have done it before. We don't do it at the moment. I'm new to F1. What does understeer mean? Somebody put it very well in the chat. Understeer is the car not turning enough, going wide. Oversteer is the car turning too much. So yeah, understeer is just you turn in and the car's not doing what you want it to do. It's just scrubbing away from the corner. And a lot of people always make the fundamental error when you get understeer. And I get it a lot. I see it a lot when new people jump on with a steering wheel. They have their steering wheel, right? And they get to a sort of resistance phase and they think, oh, do you know what? It's not turning. I need to turn it more. And then it just understeers more. And I've even seen people who get to this far and then switch hands to then just like yank it even more round. It's like, you're just going to break the steering wheel, bro. Like, stop turning. Turn less. Turn less to turn more. It makes no sense. It's like cars. Turn right to go left. But it makes sense. You turn less to turn more. You turn too far, you induce understeer. And if you like understeer, sometimes drivers like to turn in early, like add understeer to drag them wide. And it's better for their driving style. Like, that's just how people drive. But I've seen some people just like fully yank the steering wheel. And I'm like, Jesus, don't ever go on my rig. Why is it that I'm always losing time on the straights? Because the AI are just ridiculous. They have been for the last few games. Straight line speed from the AI is just broken. It's really, really frustrating. Because they're just rocket ships and you cannot beat them. Their acceleration out of corners is great. Their top end speed is, you can nullify it with lower wings, but even then. No, George, why has he upgraded the front end plates? Oh, damn it, George. Damn it. If we didn't sign for Ferrari, we would have got resource points back. Okay, right. Go to the next session. Yes, we did quick practice. We got the goals. The job done. Where do I buy pedals? From a pedal store, usually. That's why I hate one shot, because I can have a perfect corner, but then down the straight I can't up. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're going to get that in normal qualifying either as well. Is playing career better for learning? For sure, because there's less consequences. If you do online racing and you make a mistake and then you get, like, somebody could easily just angry message you or whatever, and that could put you off. That could upset you. That could make you feel like you're not good enough and could put you off from racing. Whereas if you do career mode and you make mistakes, the AI aren't going to get in touch. It's fine. And you're going to learn from those mistakes. Making mistakes is never an issue. If you don't make any mistakes, you're never going to learn, are you? So making mistakes is never an issue, and career mode is a really nice playing ground to make those experiments with no consequences, really. Ruby, or Rugby Boy Owen, thank you much for the follow. Bailey, Karts, and Aaron, thank you very much for the follows. Sorry, Aaron, for the share. Josh Seeker, thank you for the follow as well. I love career mode. I love career mode as well. I'm enjoying this career mode. I'm enjoying Drive a Career. I know some people are like, you can message in this game. I mean, you can probably DM people on Steam, can't you? I don't know. I remember, I'm from old Xbox 360 days where you could send people a voice note. Hayden, can you even speak Dutch? I can say, ik hou van jou to you, Nellis. That's what I can say. Let's see what we can do. Right, we can't do anything here, so let's get straight into the qualifying session, chat. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's get into our qualifying session. Right, where do you think we're going to qualify, chat? Where do you think I've shaved 5 seconds off so far with no assist? That's crazy if true, Lucio. That's crazy if true, so fair play. It is raining for qualifying, chat. So let's see what we can do. But get your predictions in the chat of where you think we're going to qualify. Harold Brooks says 3rd, M-Gamer says 5th, Geo says 7th, Mika says P6, Rundown Kook says P4, Jake says 2nd, AV says 7th, Jake 2nd again, Kyle says 4th, R444 says 6th, Nellis says P9, Waffle says P4, Epicus says P4, we've got I Hate Chess says a good P12, Man City says 5th, Sean says P8, Ollie says P1, Lenny says P1, Bailey says 7th, James says P9, Roland says P7. Where are those predictions? In the Twitch chat. Come on. I want to know, Twitch. Where do you think we're going to qualify? SJ says top 10. M Gamer says 5th. Sieb says P3. Bournemouth P3. Reese P6. Nomad P8. Ricardo P3. Adrian P2. Martin P3. Santia, thank you very much for the follow. And Jack as well. Jack the Great, thank you for the follows. M Gamer P5. Epicus, I get it. You've said P7. I get it. After watching your videos, it's really motivated me. Let's go, Sarah Deep. Plain Boy, welcome in. Paul, Full Belief, Andre Pukas. Oh, I knocked a tin over. Andre Pukas, thank you very much for the follow. D. Thomas says P4. Adrian, thank you for the follow. Great race, last to P6 is a hell of a recovery drive. And chat strat worked lovely indeed. Ethan, thank you for the follow as well. Lucas for the follow. Let's get into the qualifying session. So, track conditions will not be drying up, chat.
Recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions.
I'm going to risk the intermediates. I think after the inters warm up a little bit, chat. Actually, I'm going to ask you. Intermediates or wets? What is better? One in the chat if you think we should run intermediates in qualifying. I usually find that the intermediates run better than the wet tyres. Or we run the wets. I'm only going to do one run. Because we're going to get straight into the racing. So 1 in the chat to run intermediates, 2 in the chat to run wets. 1 in the chat for intermediates, 2 in the chat for wets. We will do more than 1 lap. 1 in the chat for intermediates, 2 in the chat for wets. Chief, thank you very much for the follow. Ogie Boy and FC Will as well. I'm seeing a lot of ones. Let's do it. Intermediates on the car. Let's fast forward to about... we need to look at the timings of the laps. 1 minute 30. So, we've got 1:30, 3 minutes. I think we could do 2 laps. We go out at 3 minutes remaining. We could probably actually do another one with 4 minutes 30. So let's go out 4:14 on the intermediates. Nah, I think 3 minutes would be fine. Have I put my posters up from Goodwood? Not yet. We need different frames for them, really. Let's go out with 3 minutes 46 remaining to get those laps in. Have we timed it well? Hang on. 3 minutes should be fine. Pit lane exit time. Let's do 3 minutes and a half. And the outlap will be a little bit slower, probably.
With conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
And then we're doing 1, 2, 3 laps. So let's put 4.4 in. 4.4 in to be safe. Right, go. Ignore gonna track. Go. Drive out. Let's do it.
Track is wet right now.
Let's do it. Super Bowl qualifying. Inters are almost always faster on this game. I find that as well. DT Thomas and CB Stu, thank you much for the follows. If you are new around in chat, do hit that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We are live right now on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. Feel free to stay on whatever platform you're watching, but if you want to move to a different platform, you can do that as well. Roger, thank you for the shares. Kyle and Wellesley, thank you very much for the follows. It's very wet right now. Oh my god, we're just going to get a move on. I don't want to sit here. I need to get a move on in this outlap chat. We're doing Max Verstappen.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
We're doing a Max Verstappen. We want to do laps here. And I don't think I'm going to get that extra lapping because we took way too long getting out of the pit lane. We can cut some corners here at least. We can cut the chicane. I should have cut that chicane. We can cut the chicane. And we're just going to keep it in hot lap. We're going to use battery on the last lap. Flat round here. There we go. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. So I want to try and get a lap in. I want to try and get 2 laps in, chat. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. I've got to get round in 30 seconds. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. It is pretty wet, but it will dry, chat. Especially with the more running that we do. I think these inters are fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Looks like it's time to box.
Let's use the battery. No, 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 no. It's not time to box. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's going to be close on the timings, chat. We might... This could be our last lap. We might get another lap in. It depends how fast this lap time is, chat. But I'm going to use battery on this lap. Just in case. And then the next one, we're going to use the other one. Hayden using iRacing lines. Yes, sorry, I thought I was still doing the iRacing. Get the car in. Sadly, I think we might only get 1 lap in here, but... Because 1 minute from here is crazy. It could be tough. So I'm using battery. I'm using the battery. Purple in the first sector, though. But that's just because of track drying up, really. I think everyone's going to be improving on their lap times. The car in. Nice, nice. Careful of understeer. Grip feels good, chat. The grip feels good. Hello, Scotty Designs. Welcome in over on the Twitch chat. I saw you on the YouTube one earlier. This is going to be my last lap, chat. I'm not going to get another lap in. So let's make sure it's a good one. Let's make sure it's a good one, chat. How are you dead last? Because we haven't set a lap yet. This is my first lap. Everyone's setting purples across the line. Can we get the grip out of the final corner? I think it will be a good lap, chat. Because we weren't too far away from the driver ahead of us. So I think it could be a good lap. All the battery to the line. What is it good enough for? Are we safe on the intermediate tyres? P4. P4. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pretty happy with that. On the intermediate tyres as well. Torren, A-Seal, thank you much for the follows, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are live 5 days a week, as I say. So make sure you hit that follow button. We are live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you hit that follow button, you never have to miss a stream. That's not the end of qualifying. We still got Q2 and Q3, but the intermediate tyres, I think they just work better for the player compared to the AI. So, going out of the session, our usual contenders, although Pierre Gasly out in Q1. One of the fastest cars on the game right now, and he is sadly out. Hayden is so quick in the corners because those intermediate tyres, baby. Luca Diev, thank you very much for the follow. And if you would like to support the channel, obviously you don't have to, but if you would like to, you can feel free to become a member. If you're watching on the YouTube streams, click the join button down below. Become a subscriber if you're watching on Twitch. You can also, if you have got a Prime subscription lying around gathering dust that you haven't used yet, feel free to use it on me. You don't have to. You can use it on your favorite content creator. If that's not me, just don't let it gather dust. Don't let it go to waste. Make sure you use it every month on whoever your favorite content creator is. And if you're watching on TikTok, I've seen you coming in with the gifts. You guys have been amazing today. But you can also feel free to become a subscriber on the channel as well. And I really do appreciate it. Daniel, Paul, and Dylan, thank you very much for the follows. Let's get into it. Hamilton did not retire. He just got dropped by Aston. Aston just dropped him.
Okay,
right. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to go on the same tyres. And we're going to go out with a little bit more time this time. We're going to go out with about 4 minutes remaining. Because what we did last time was not enough time. So we'll go out with 4 minutes remaining on the clock. We'll do a couple of laps. And that should get us through to Q3 here. So let's go, let's go. Hayden, how was Creator Series? Creator Series was good. I subbed, thank you very much, Epicus. I can tell everybody in chat who's speaking in chat has subbed. Just like Seb Harton, thank you very much. What wheel do I use? I use a Fanatec CSL DD+. Yes, so Hamilton is a free agent. Hi Glenn, welcome into the stream. Welcome back again. Good to see you today. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So 3 minutes 20 on the clock right now. That should be plenty of time to get a lap in and then get another lap in after. We really want to cross the line with like 3 seconds remaining really, and then that will give us the best chance of setting a lap on the fastest possible track. Because the more we drive about it, the more we are throwing water into the air, the better the track conditions are going to be, chat. The better those track conditions are going to be. So nice and easy on this first lap as we warm up the tyres. And away we go. Can I say hi, Jack? Of course I can. How are you doing, Jack? Welcome in. Just waiting in his recovery for BSB. I don't know what that means, but Takunda and WSC Goat, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go, chat, let's go. Ollie, thank you for the follow as well. Good, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Right, let's put it into hot lap mode. There's 2 drivers who are currently in the pit lane. I believe that is a Williams and a Red Bull. I don't think that's going to be Tsunoda. I think it's going to be Max Verstappen, which is not going to be good for his qualifying because the track is going to be getting faster. I don't know which of those Williams drivers are in the box right now, but I think they're also going to get knocked out. So not good for either one of those drivers right now as we go down into the first corner. Nice and easy through here. Nice and easy. We're going to be one of the first drivers to set a lap at the end of this Q2 session. But can we make it to Q3, chat? Do you believe? 1 in the chat if you think we can get to Q3. 2 in the chat if you don't. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can get to Q3. We're going purple at the moment, but the AI will be also setting a lap on better track conditions, and they will also go purple on all of their sectors. So what do we think, chat? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can get pole. 2 if you do not. Tyres not working wonders for us at the moment. We're not fully dialed in. We know that we've got another lap in the bank, so we're not risking it too much. Which friend club do I support? If I had to pick, it would probably be like Liverpool or Palace, because I've got friends and family who support those teams. But I am a Portsmouth fan, so hopefully in a couple of seasons I'll be able to say Portsmouth. Real Madrid, thank you very much for the follow. Let's see what we can do. Why are you on Inters but everyone's on wets? Because the Inters just work better for the player. You've got to get them up to temperature. They take a couple of laps for that, but once you've got them fired up, they feel so much better. Right, here we go, chat. Here we go then. To the line, I'm going to use battery on this lap. I am going to use battery, but that puts me up to P12. Wasn't the best lap. A lot of apexes were not harmed in the making of that lap. So this time around, I'm going to want to abuse these apexes and really just ride over them and gain as much time as I possibly can. As we're at 10th up already, but I've lost a bit of time on the exit. Let's utilize the battery. And away we go. Away we go. Come on. Smith Plays. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Taking us 2 away from our subscriber goal of the stream. Thank you very much, Smith. Really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. 1 second up on our lap time. This is good. Slow in, fast out. Oh, but that was a little bit slow out, to be honest. A little bit slow out. Peter Rowan, thank you very much for the follow. George currently has pole position, which is what we love to see from the team. Now let's just sort of see what we can do in the remainder of this qualifying lap. We've dropped down to last. Can we improve as drivers are improving all the time? 1.5 is the improvement, but we've not gone purple in a single sector. Hi, Miles. Welcome in. Are you in Spa at the moment? Oh, that's deep. Can we get the car turned in? We can. Come on, come on, come on. Get the traction down. Come on to the line. It's a 2-second improvement. But will it be enough? Will it be enough? I think it is, chat. I think it's a P9 or a P8. And it is a P9. We're through. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Miles, are you at Spa at the moment? Is that what you mean? Yes, we are at Monza, Jacob. Am I excited for Spa? I am. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day. I love Spa. It's a beautiful circuit. Put dry, bro. Time for dries, mate. I don't think so, Wild Suits. So I'm not going to do that. Right. 7/10 off pole. Getting up there in the fight is going to be difficult, but we're in a good place. We're in the top 10. Which is where we want to be, chat. It's where we want to be. Flying out to Belgium today for Spa. Nice, nice. I'm going to be there on the Friday. So if any of you lot see me at Spa, come and say hello. All right, I'm going to be with my girlfriend, so don't get intimidated because I'm with someone else. All right, I always want to come and have a chat with you lot. So just come and say hello. If you see me, just say hello. Yeah, I'm doing well, Hayden. How are you? I'm doing very well, Miles. Real fans support local team, fake fans don't. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Chad Mix. You tell him. I'm going to Spa on Saturday. I'm only there on the Friday. Seb V, thank you much for the follow. F10J, Tay, thank you for the follow as well. Right. Q3. Track is not drying.
Conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
I think same again. Same again, chat. Same again. We're going to save a set of inters just in case for some reason it rains. Harry, thank you very much for the follow. But we will take a set of intermediate tyres and go from there. And we'll do the same thing. 4 laps on the clock. We'll go out on track and we will set a lap time right to the end. You should come to the F pit lane. I could show you the Invicta cars. I would happily... Oh, God, that's too late. That's too late. No, I think it'll be fine. You don't get a track. Hey, I will happily come to the junior paddock. Drive out. Yes.
Track is wet right
Hi
now.
from Leamington
Two-way
Spa.
round conditions.
We're going to find out where everybody's watching from before we get into the next race. But if you're serious about it, Miles, drop me a DM. I'm only there on the Friday, though. I'll ask you all where you're from in a moment. Which driver you're a fan of? Quite a few of them. Can you be at Spa on Saturday at 3 AM? Also, track time? No, sadly not. As I said, I'm only there. Okay, this is going to be close on the timings, chat, but we should be
drivers
okay.
on wet tyres are starting to put in decent
We
times.
should be okay to get the 2
Conditions
laps
are
in, and we're
now
going to get it
ready for
right on the mark. Hello, Racecraft. How are you doing? How are you doing? I believe that you can win, Jack. You got this. Edward, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, drivers I like. Hamilton, Norris, Russell, Piastri, Leclerc. I like a lot of drivers. Sainz. I don't know. I'm because I am a Jenson Button fan, and Jenson Button's no longer in the sport. I wouldn't say I'm a neutral. There's definitely some people I prefer over others, but I'm a sport of Formula 1. I'm a fan of Formula 1, sorry. I'm a fan of Formula 1. I just enjoy racing. I enjoy good races. Yes, okay, when it comes down to it, maybe I'll start sport one more than the other when there's a championship fight. But for now, I just enjoy everyone. Right, 2 minutes 3 is on the clock. So we're definitely going to have enough time for 2 laps. Let's put it into hot lap mode. And away we go, chat. Can we get pole position in this qualifying session, chat? 1 in the chat if you believe. 2 in the chat if you don't. We're going to really need these intermediate tyres to work well. We're going to need the intermediate tyres to work well. I enjoyed the highlights of the IndyCar race the other day. I thought it was a good race. I don't know how good it was watching the full thing. But in terms of the highlights, it looked enjoyable. This is not going to be a good lap, but that's what bankers are for, chat. That's why we do 2 laps on the intermediate tyres, because we just rubber them in. We get them warmed up. And that's what we need. Prost or Senna? I'd probably actually say Prost, to be fair. I just, I like Prost's style of thinking and his intelligence, I think. I think Prost is underrated, and I think he's on the same step as the best in our sport. Prost is on the same step with, you know, Schumacher, Hamilton, Senna, like Clark. He is there, and he deserves to be there as well, I feel like. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Right, 30 seconds left on the clock. The next lap, that is going to be the one. This is just a rubber in track. Rubber in the track for myself. Figure out and get that rhythm. And now we use the battery, chat. We use the battery all the way to the line. Maximize it. And away we go, chat. Away we go. That lap good enough to beat Sonny Hayes and put us P9. But let's improve, chat. Let's improve on this lap time. Three tenths up already. That's what we like to see, chat. That is what we like to see. 5 tenths up on our lap time. Lando Norris goes for a 26.2. Damn. We've got to find 3 seconds of lap time, chat. 3 seconds. That's crazy. How are they always so quick on the final lap in Q3? I don't get it. It's like they're holding back so much. Track is improving, though. Tyres are improving. Come on, come on, come on. We're halfway around the lap and we found half the time that we need. Come on, come on, come on. Let's nail Ascari. Please, please, please. That's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. That's really good. 2 seconds found. Come on. Come on. We need another 8 tenths in the final corner, chat. Another 8 tenths in the final corner. Nice and tight. Easy on power. Easy on power. Away we go to the line. It's 2.6. It won't be pole position, but what will it be good enough for? It is going to be P3. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. What a lap, chat. What a lap. P3. I don't think we were so close. I think we still lost a lot of time. But we will take it. We will take it. My day is going well. Thank you very much, Banksy. My day is going very, very well. ETB or ET8 Brando, thank you very much for the rose. Edward, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your dome head points, everyone who won. Lando Norris gets pole position. We missed out by 3 tenths, which isn't actually too bad. It is not actually too bad. FC Will said they guessed P3. Let's go. Ah, so close, Abdul. So close. Who is leading the championship? I am leading it. Harry Page, make you a Silverstone top guy. It was good to meet you, Harry. Hope you're doing well. How did you enjoy Silverstone? Where were you sat? What's the beans? Thank you very much for the follow. Sam Willis, thank you for the follow as well. Creed or Gamer win. We will try our best. We're going to get your predictions for the race in a memento. But the standings, that is that. We are leading currently. We're 21 points ahead of Charles. So Charles ahead of us today would be really, really good. We get a Monza. That's his home Grand Prix or his team's home Grand Prix. We would like to win in front of the Tifosi. Seb, thank you very much for the rose. Really appreciate you. Mats and Niao, thank you very much for the follows as well. Right. Let's get into proper jobs now. You have to run. Good luck. Thank you very much, Harold. Have a good rest of your day. Where will I be sat for Belgium? So we're only there for the Friday. So we are going to basically make the most of the day. We're going to get there early for F3. And then we'll basically sit for F3, whichever's closest. And we're just going to go around all the sort of general admission areas. We both love Spa, and we just think, for me personally, I just think it's so beautiful. Like, it is a beautiful, picturesque place to go and watch Formula One. And if anybody ever gets a chance to go there, take it up, because it is amazing. It is amazing. Honest thoughts on Max, one of the best drivers. He is an incredible driver. Would I recommend F125 over F124? So badly, yes. F125 is amazing compared to F124. F124 was so bad. Yeah, I'll be sitting on the track, of course, SJ, because I'll be inviting them to run me over. Right, chat. Let's get into it. Let's get into the race. And I want to know your predictions for where we are going to finish this Italian Grand Prix. Where do you think we are going to finish? We start P3 on the grid. But remember, the AI, they have insane straight line speed. It's going to make things difficult. Their pace out of that last corner and their top end speed. Whew, we're going to struggle. Azza says P2. ZK Play says P2. Abdul says P1. Geo says P1. I want it in every single chat, by the way, chat. I want every single chat spamming in where you think we are going to finish in this race. Scotty says P2 after a horrible crash in the third last lap. Jacob says P2, P3, P4. Giga says P0. Brian DNF On TikTok, we've got Nomad P2, Wild Suits P1, Stefan P1,
difficult
Just
race
Eri
awaits
P5,
these
Adam
drivers here
P1,
in
Finn
Monza,
says
but
true,
glory awaits too.
Stefan
Italian
P1,
Grand Prix.
Hollis P2, Racing Lines P2, Ardini P1, Rich P5, Mika P2, SJ P2, Nellis P1, Toxic P1,
We're 12 miles northeast
Luca
of Milan
P4,
for today's
Maz
Grand Prix
DSQ,
at a Monza
Joachim
circuit where we can
DNS,
expect
Smidgebron
top speeds
P2, Joe
of around
P2, Rolando
215
P5,
miles
Lexi
per hour.
P3, Saradeep
11 corners on
P2,
this
Enzo
3.6
P1,
mile track,
Abdul
with 7
P1,
of those coming
Martin
in the forward
DNF,
chicanes. And with a
Glenn
good
P1.
slipstream
Wild, I
with
think I'm going for the
DRS
win. I'm
open,
always pushing for
there
the
should
win.
be
It's
plenty
always
of
win or nothing.
opportunity for some passing
If
here
you're
today.
second, you're the first loser.
Before we begin, let's take a quick
R44
look at the grid
says
lineup for
P6.
today's race.
My career path has been Alpine, Mercedes across these
Lando
3
Norris
seasons.
put in a fantastic
Nathan
lap
P1,
yesterday,
Wolferfish
and
P1.
he'll start from pole position.
Chinmay
And it's Charles
P1.
Leclerc in P2.
Glenn
Considering the
says
rest of the
P1.
grid, we have
Let's see what we can do.
Houdon,
Let's see what we can
Ocon,
do. Houdon P3.
George Russell,
Things we
Dewar,
love to see. Good old Houdon.
and alongside me today,
Let's
former
go.
Formula One driver and former world
Bood,
champion
thank you very much
too.
for the
Please
follow
don't
over
forget
on the
your big
Twitch
fan.
chat. Let's get into this chat. Let's get into this. Let's look at the race strategy for today. So, personalised, we're a little bit better on the tyres. And the two-stopper is just not worth it. If there's a safety car, I will take the free stop and I will go for the two-stopper. If there's no safety car, we'll stick to the one. The undercut is always going to be stronger. I don't think that's a fast strategy either, so we're going to keep to that one. What I could do, though, which I also don't think is going to work, no. The softs just will not last long enough for it to be worth it to go soft to hard. So, I don't even think I've got to ask the question, chat, of the strategy. Tyre wear is not going to be great. It's going to be on the limit. But I think we got to do it. Otherwise, yeah, it is a safer strategy to go soft, medium. Oh, sorry, go medium, hard, medium. Yeah, that is the safe call, but that is, I think, the right call. 1 in the chat to do the one stopper though. 2 in the chat to do the 2. We are a team. You are all my engineers. We are a team. We decide together. So 1 in the chat to go for the 1 stop. 2 in the chat to go for the 2. 1 in the chat for the 1 stopper. 2 in the chat for the 2. What do we reckon, chat? What do we reckon? 1 for the 1 stop, 2 for the 2. A lot of 1s. I'm seeing a lot of 1s. So we're going to do it. We're going to do the 1s. We're going to do the 1 stopper. Failure Fool. Thank you much for the following, Kens, as well. Remember, chat, if you have not done so yet, make sure you hit that follow button. We are live 5 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok and Kick. So feel free to hit that follow button or subscribe on whatever platform you are watching from. But for now, I've got one question for everybody in the chat. DK and Al, thank you much for the follows. Where is everybody watching from in the world right now? How internationally are we today? I want to know where you are all watching from right now in the world. We've got Finland from Lucas. We've got Monaco. We've got UK. We've got New Zealand, Albania, Germany, Oxford, New Zealand, Pompey, watching from the UK. We've got Greece, Morocco, Ireland, Portugal, Rotterdam, UAE, Netherlands, UK, India, Pakistan, France, Munich, Athens, India, Cyprus, North Korea, New South Wales, Serbia, Thailand, Philippines, Bulgaria, France, Iceland, Scotland, Italy, Philippines, Austria, Thailand, Sepang, Bulgaria, Italy, Rome, Nigeria, Akaten. I love when Doctor comes in. Doctor gives me places and references that I just love. And obviously I know that's from the episode The Rings of Akaten. I'm pretty sure that's cool, right? India, Berlin, Iran, South Africa, Canada, Zambia. We've also got Sweden, Senegal, Netherlands, St. Vincent, Liechtenstein, Indonesia, Belgium, Mayotte, USA, Spain. I'm on vacation in France. Home is Belgium. Enjoy your vacation, Nellis. We've also got Berlin, Mars, Slovakia, Netherlands, England, China, Syria. Do you think Bottas should drive for Cadillac next season? I think he's going to go to Alpine instead. Can I not? No, I can't speak a little German. Hungary, Poland, Jamaica, Kazakhstan. And that is everybody in the chat and Fiji as well. Welcome in everybody in the stream. It's good to have you all from across the world. And you're about to watch me take on the Italian Grand Prix from third on the grid as George Russell just sneaks inside me. That's what we do as teammates. Let's get ourselves lined up on the grid then. And away we will go for this race. 0.4, very happy with that. Reset my pedals very quickly. There we go. Reset the pedals and get ready to race, chat. Frankie for the bros. The lights are coming on. The engines are revving and we go racing for the Italian Grand Prix and Lando Norris. Actually, it's not too bad of a start this time around. But Charles Leclerc is going to go wheel to wheel with the McLaren drivers. Esteban Ocon has a little look on all of us as well. I've got Jack Doohan having a look up the inside. There's a yellow flag already into the first corner. Doohan does overtake me. So we've lost the position on the start, but I'm going to burn the ERS to get that place back as we run down in through the Curva Grande in towards the second chicane. And here we go. Hard on the brakes with Doohan. Don't go into the back of Norris. And there we go. Reclaiming what was rightfully ours and going back into P3 in this race. Charles Leclerc, my championship rival, currently leads the way. And if it were to end as it is right now, he will gain 10 points on me in the championship. So let's try and see what we can do. Smash it, bro. Thank you very much, Nathan. Appreciate the follows as well, those guys in the stream. And make sure you hit that follow button as we go through the race. But let's see what we can do with the likes of Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, etc. We're just outside, or just inside the DRS zone at the moment. Carlos Sainz in P4, Jack Doohan in P5. Sainz would like to get himself back in the championship, but it's just a little bit too far away, and that car hasn't been dominant enough for him to do so. Lando Norris coming back now at Charles Leclerc, but how good is our straight line speed? I've got it in hot lap mode just to try and stick with these drivers as the DRS has now been enabled. I'm going to try and catch up through the corners on these drivers as much as I possibly can, chat, and go from there. So let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Paulino, Floris, and Alex, and Leo, thank you all for the follows. And Ray as well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Do I like snacks? I love snacks. I love snacks. Who doesn't love snacks? I'm a big piggy. Lurked, thank you much for the follow as well. Right, we're going to burn battery because I want to make sure I stay in the DRS range of the drivers ahead of me. We've managed to drop Carlos Sainz, and we could be making this a 3-horse race, chat. Thank you very much to Jad, to whoever that is for the follow as well. At the bottom, I can't see. Oh, I'm not even using DRS. Well, that was a bit silly of me, chat. That was a bit silly. Let's try and stay with them, chat. I've touched grass, but I still make the corner. This car really handles the bumps very, very well. Big Fagongas, thank you for the follow. Let's stay in the DRS of these drivers, and we have got it, chat. We have got it. Let's see if they start racing with each other. Charles Leclerc will not have the DRS, and that's going to be very, very important. Jack, thank you for the follow. How is Doohan fourth? Because that Alpine is very, very fast in Season 3 of this career mode. That Alpine is strong. Here comes Norris attacking Charles Leclerc for the lead of this race. And let's see what we can do. Just gaining through these corners. They go side by side. That's good for me. I'm not going to attack. Or will we attack? We're going to burn the ERS. No, I don't want to let Norris get away here. I do not want to let Lando Norris get away. This is a 3-way fight for the race win, chat. We can, if we stick with these guys, we can maybe, just maybe, overtake Leclerc and Norris as we go through the start-finish straight. So let's see, chat. Let's see. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, that's not what you want, Leclerc. Don't do that. Not at Ferrari's home Grand Prix. Don't put it in the wall. You don't put it in the wall. I live in the Netherlands. Time to use the metric system. Never. Never. I will always be mile an hour. I will not change. You will not change me. You will not change me. Right, okay. Going to put it in hot lap mode just to try and stay close to Charles Leclerc here. Bit of dirty air. Let's burn the battery. Let's go for it, chap. Let's go for it. What AI do we race on? 105. 105. Right, and we are the best team in the game right now. Let's try and get it on Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris. Here we go. We've maxed out. We've maxed out. We can't go any faster. We literally cannot go any faster than 229 mile an hour. That engine is as good as it's going to get. Oh, this is going to be tough. Has anyone said you look especially beautiful today? I believe Gwatz has. Crazy. You guys got to stop buttering me up. I race with no assists. That is correct. And so will people in the Creator Series soon when we get that racing line removed. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Let's recover. Let's recover, chat. Okay, that's good. That's good. We've recovered. We're still in the DRS. Leclerc on the back of Norris. It's actually going to be really difficult to overtake. Why not 110 AI? Because I'm reading chat at the moment. So I like to read chat at the same time. And if I put it on 110 AI, there's less chance of me reading the chat and having to be fully locked in. Because then I can make a little mistake and I can kind of get away with it. So it's fine. Rick and Cree, thank you very much for the follows. Because this isn't super sweaty. I don't need to prove anything, so I'm not going to. Right, okay, we're going to max out the car again, so there is literally no point me burning ERS down here, other than being in hot lap. Charles Leclerc will have a look on Lando Norris. So, just like Sonny Hayes has, we need to build a car that is stronger in the corners. We need to build it for combat. So that's what we're going to do, chat. That's what we're going to do. We've got to be faster in the corners, and we've got to try and attack. We're driving away from Carlos Sainz and the rest of them. So we're doing really, really good. Amaze Gut, thank you much for the follows. If you don't get P4, you're getting tickled. Oh, don't. That just gives me an excuse not to win now. It gives me an excuse not to win. Maybe I want to get tickled. I haven't watched the F1 movie. Is it good? I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. So, yes, I would say so. Vernicus, thank you for the follow. Danny, thank you very much for the follow. Remember to chat, get your follows in. Oh, they're going side by side at Ascari. Oh, he's going to get the job done, isn't he? He tucks back in. Okay, never mind. Going side by side at Ascari is never a good idea, but they got the move done. So it didn't actually lose them any times. That's fine. That's fine. It is his game after all. It is Fabio's game, to be fair. Exactly. Don't threaten me with a good time. Dark Weird, thank you much for the follow. We're close here. Whoa! A little bit too close, a little bit too greedy. Let's not do that again. Let's not do that again, chat. That was a good save. Tyre wear higher than expecting. Are we going to have to go to a two-stopper? Remember, these tyres were predicted to get to about 73% tyre wear at the end of the stint, which is a little bit risky. Yeah, they want me to do a two.
Copy that.
What do we do, chat? What do we do? One in the chat to do the one stop, two in the chat to do the two. One in the chat for the one stop, two in the chat for the two. What do you reckon? Let's look at tyre wear. And we're already on 43%. I think we have to. I think we have to. These were brand new tyres, 6 laps, 40%. Another 6 laps will take me to well over 80. I don't know, chat. I think we may have to go for the two-stopper. We'll keep on trying with the one. What lap was the normal pit lap for the one-stop, chat? What lap was the normal box lap for the one-stop? I know the two-stop was lap 8. I know the two-stopper was lap 8. That's going to make things very, very interesting. I don't know. It will punch, I reckon. They're still fighting, these two. Maybe if we get some maybe if we get some clean air. If we overtake these two drivers, I want Slipstream. I want Slipstream. Get out of here. Get out of here, Norris. I want the Slipstream. Now we overtake Leclerc. Maybe if we get some clean air,
Nice move.
the tyre wear will be better. I don't know.
Like you made easy work of that target.
Norris has a little look.
Keep that going right through to the end of the race.
We give the space. And now we drive out of the corner. There we go. There we go. Okay. Lap 12 or lap 11? Lap 11 is what you're saying. Okay. So lap 11 was for the one stop, and then that means 16 laps on the hards, right? Still seems quite a long time. Look, we could always box lap 10, go to hards, and then just try and see. And then we go aggressive on the second stop. With new tyres. But I don't know, chat. I don't know. With clean air, I bet you'll be fine. Right, let's keep an eye on the tyre wear now. We are 50% on that rear left. Here comes Lando Norris into Ascari. Will he have enough? No, he doesn't. We can turn in. That's nice. No dirty air. No power slides. Let's keep it clean, chat. Let's keep it clean. Could get the softs involved, maybe, but they weren't great. I mean, if our mediums are wearing after 7 laps, just think of what our softs would do, and I think they would probably overheat as well, chat. They'd probably overheat too. Oh, Leclerc and Lando Norris have lost some time to me. Okay. Okay, let's build this gap.
We're approaching the pit window now.
Right, we either box this lap, we do the 2-stop chat, or we go late into this race. What do you reckon? 1 in the chat to do the 1-stop. 2 in the chat to do the 2. 1 in the chat to do the 1-stop. 2 in the chat to do the 2. Medium, hard, medium is what people are saying. 1 for the 1-stop, 2 for the 2. Driving away from those drivers, that is good. Tyre wear seems better in cleaner. Yellow flag. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. There is a yellow. There is a crash. This could help me. This could be a red flag, chat. This could be a red flag.
Right, there's a big
Yes!
accident in front of
Yes!
you. Red
Yes!
flag,
Yes!
red flag.
Yes!
We'll update
Yes!
you in the pits.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, this is good. This is good. This puts us a little bit of extra tyre wear. I don't know, actually. Does this help us? Because we still have to make that same decision. We're either going to box that lap. RIP Russell, but I think Russell's going to get away with it because there was a red flag. He just spun it. It happens every single time we come to Monza. There's always somebody that loses it there, and there's a safety car or a red flag. Right, race strategy. Yeah, our tyre wear isn't
we've done all
great.
right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
It says that we can't remove that one. Hards, then mediums. Free pit. Hard, then mediums. Second stop mediums. We're boxing very early. Everybody's going to have to go for a new set of tyres. I don't think they can go hards till the end. So we're all now having to make a pit stop in this period. We're all now having to make a pit stop in this period. Somebody has subscribed to the channel. I don't know who. But somebody has subscribed to the channel. So whoever you are, thank you very much. On Twitch, because we're now 75% away. Complete the goal, apparently. Medium will perform better on the last stint because of the low fuel. That is true. Okay. But the undercut always works really well. There we go. It was Moose is Big. No, Moose is Big is just resubscribing. For 2 months, Moose is Big. Or Maz, sorry. Maz. Well, I always call you Moose. Maz, thank you very much for the 2 months, you legend. Right, 1 in the chat to do the medium hards, 2 in the chat to do the hard medium. 1 in the chat to do the medium hard strategy, 2 in the chat to do the hard medium. What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? 1 to do medium hards, 2 to do hard medium. I don't think the softs are a good call. I just really don't. I don't think the softs are a good call. Hype training coming. Let's go. Let's go. 1 for the medium hard, 2 for the hard mediums. I think a lot of people are saying hard mediums, aren't they? 2 was hard medium, right? It's not Maz, it's Maz, but with the U pronounced like the U and up. Yeah, so Maz. 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 I got you, I got you, I got you. Big Parch. Thank you very much for the follow. Which one? What did I say? What did I say? Hard because you can maybe stay out. Which one did I say? What was number 2? What was number 2? Was 2 hard medium? Max got downgraded. Damn. Hard medium? What was 2? 2 is hard medium. Okay. Let's do hard medium then. You guys are my my strategy team. Hard medium is the call. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be really fast on the restart. I'm going to try our best with that one. Right, okay, let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Lights are coming on. Engine is revving. And we go. Racing for the restart. They're on softs. What on earth are they doing? Okay, I don't know what strategy call they're doing, chat. There's a lot of drivers on softs. There's a lot of mixed strategies here. Of course, we're going to struggle with the grip. Oh, we've gone onto the grouse there because George has moved under braking. Cheers, teammate. I know I'm leaving the team, but no need to drive me off the road, bro. Moving under braking like that. Okay, okay, we're going to suffer in this initial stint, chat. We are going to suffer, but that's fine.
Well, the McLaren drivers just moved into first place.
Lando Norris into the lead, over Charles Leclerc. We're going long. Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear.
Okay, it got a little bit dark.
Okay, dry.
I was a little bit curious about the rain. But it doesn't look like there's going to be any rain. Okay, Verstappen is in P6 at the moment, chat. What a horrible start, but that's okay. Hadjar is still only 77. To be fair, that is a huge improvement for Hadjar. And rightfully deserved. Oh my god, that's a lot of time lost, chat. That is a lot of time lost. That was a bad run for Ascari. You're going to lose the leaders? No, we're not. No, we're not. You got to trust me. You got to trust me, chat. I need the trust. That's all I need from you lot. I need the trust. They're going to do a huge undercut on me. I think they could be doing... Some of them could be going soft mediums, to be fair.
Okay, the stewards have now
Here comes
come
Max
in with
Verstappen.
the
I want to stay ahead of him. I want to be the first hard runner. I want to be the hardest driver. God, they can outbrake me now. This is crazy. Need the space. Through Monza, turn 1. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Sammy, thank you much for the follow. Let's go. Trust the tyres, exactly. Trust in the tyres, chat. Trust in the tyres.
Norris has just completed a pass for the lead.
Oh, those curbs are battering me around quite a lot here. God, they're so fast on those tyres. But they're going to degrade really quickly, chat. We struggled after like 6 laps on those tyres. So surely those softs are only going to last about 3 or 4. Don't you do it, Max. Don't you do it. You're going to back out this one. There we go. Knew it. Whoa! Smash coming in with the 5 gifted subs. I just saw something kick off to my right as I went for Ascari, and it massively put me off. Thank you very much, Smash, for helping us reach our subscriber goal of the stream. Thank you for the gifted subs to Ethan, to AF Hyper, to Rorky, Coppery, and Planet. If you're one of those 5, make sure you say a big, big thank you to Smash. Verstappen's going to get me, so I'm going to let him. I'm going to let him. Let's not fight. Let's try and catch back up. Smash, how is your holiday going? Where are you at the moment? Where are you at the moment, Smash? They're fighting up front. This is good for me. I'm in Salzburg now. Nice. How are you finding it? How are you finding it there? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You on Twitch? Yes, we are live on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. There's a yellow flag again. Somebody's had an issue. But yes, we're live on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick. So feel free to watch on whatever platform you want to watch on. Whatever is your preferred platform. Liam Lawson is out of the race. Does not bring out the safety car. So that's a shame. I would have liked a safety car. But actually, would I have liked a safety car? Wouldn't have helped me. Would not have helped me at all. Let's stay with Verstappen here. Verstappen, hopefully, is going to tow me back up to these drivers. And we'll see what we can do. Beautiful views, I can imagine. I would love to go one day. Right, Verstappen now ahead. If he's not got DRS, I'm going to go past him, but he might have it. I'm going to burn the battery. Verstappen is really pushing at the moment, to be fair. His straight line speed is absolutely insane, chat, and he is the fastest driver on track right now. So do you know what? We're going to see what he does ahead. We're going to see what Verstappen does ahead as Charles Leclerc getting a bit of a gap. We have a little correction there as we nearly go in towards Verstappen. They're letting Charles Leclerc run away. He is my championship rival. I'm 20-something points ahead of him. But if it stays as it is, we could be in trouble. There's a yellow flag. Oh, that's Lawson's car. Oh, they're battling really hard through here as well. Go, go, go. Stay with Verstappen. Get the DRS. Don't lose the DRS. And then work it all out in the pit stop phase. We should have better tyres here. We did it! Yes, we did. The sub goal has finally come through. Hype train. Thank you very much for the hype train, guys. Really appreciate it. Right, let's stay close to these guys here. They're going side by side. Not ideal. Oh, I need to get past these guys fighting. Norris is dropping. Norris on those soft tyres is dropping already. That's what we said about the softs. They're not a good tyre. They're not a good tyre. And he's still going to go side by side. We're going to get a run out of this corner on Norris. There we go. Can even get Verstappen maybe as well. Verstappen's being compromised too. Let's get back past Verstappen. And now we go on the attack of my teammate George Russell, who also is on soft tyres. As they're both right up behind me. Norris and Verstappen. Norris has a look on the inside. We give the space. Oh, we did lose the rear there. And I think we did donk him. I think because I went down into first gear, which was not a good idea. But let's try and stick with George Russell on those softs. They're going to be dropping off, chat. Then it's Sainz. And then it is Charles Leclerc. Both drivers on better tyres than me. I'll be interested to see whether Max Verstappen actually boxes in this race from those hard tyres. He's been gapped by Piastri here. Or jumped by Piastri. Don't get gapped, don't get gapped, don't get gapped. Get the DRS. Very important. We got it, we got it, we got it, chat. We got it. Okay, good, good, good. We go, we go. Are you on hard tyres? Yes, we are. We are on hard tyres. Alpa Vici, thank you very much for the follow. Co-Class, thank you for the follow. If you're on around in chat, do hit that follow button. It makes me go faster, and it's the best decision you will make all day because you will be able to see exactly when we go live. We are live 5 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you hit that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, you never have to miss a stream. Also, if you're watching on YouTube and you hit that subscribe button, you'll be allowed to chat because YouTube only lets subscribers chat as well. Thank you much to Pierre Gasly, to Charlie, to Jack, to Brandon, to Jack Martin. Thank you all for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hayden runs on followers, exactly. Followers make me faster. Gives me extra brake horsepower. No fuel, just followers. Of course, you're watching on Twitch. I'd love to hit 25,000 followers by the end of the year. We just hit 24,000. Had a really good start to the F1 game. Gained us quite a lot. Luke, Braden, and Ria, thank you very much for the follows. Right. George Russell is fast, so we do have to watch out for that. Scott Willard, thank you for the follow. Forget horsepower, Hayden has follow power, exactly. Right, Russell's also going to have the DRS. Off of the driver ahead of me. Hype train completed. Thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy your free emotes from completing the hype train. We're not going to get past Russell here. He's very, very fast, so I'm going to save my battery. Save my battery. Let him close in on Carlos Sainz. Save the battery. He's running low. He is running low. He's saving. Into there. So that's good news, chat. That's good news. Let's keep going. What do you mean, mood? What did you ask 15 minutes ago? Right, here we go. Can we get both these drivers? Are we close enough to get past both of them? Russell into the box. Never mind. I said those tyres won't last very long, and they have not. He's going to go very, very long on those hards now. 10 laps, which is not a bad idea. Can we go for on Carlos Sainz? We're maxing out our revs, but around the outside we go on Carlos Sainz in the Williams. Now we use the benefit of the hard tyres. They're best tyres on the track right now. So let's go. Let's go, chat. And our tyre wear is sadly probably going to be higher than what they're asking for. But let's keep on trying, chat. Let's keep on trying. Oh, go, go, go. Your live is one of the only ones I find enjoyable, but maybe make your screen smaller a bit. I can't. Otherwise, you won't be able to see anything. The gameplay will be so small, and I don't really want my face. I'm not that vain enough that my face needs to take up 3/4 of the screen. But if you would like to watch it in normal POV and see all of the information on screen, feel free to go over to the Twitch or YouTube stream. You'll be able to see a lot more over there. I do read all the chats. Probably AM next season. No, we're going to Ferrari as it stands right now. You're looking to join Ferrari. Right, let's try and catch up to Charles Leclerc. Sainz is going to have some great slipstream and DRS on me. I'm going to use all my battery. 2.9 seconds the gap. No, Sainz boxes. Okay. Okay. Put it into medium. Sainz boxes. Leclerc still ahead. 3 seconds the gap. Can we catch it up? And then we need to go fast on the medium tyres. Charles is either going to go on the softs and be in a really big pain, or he's going to go to hard tyres. Hopefully, he goes to hards. We kind of have to. Our tyre wear is not as good. Not as good. Chris, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, our tyre wear is not as good as the AI. As you can just tell by Charles Leclerc still pulling out the lap times on those older medium tyres. They've done, what, about 11 laps? Maybe more?
Leclerc is ahead of you.
When's the next Creator Series race? There is Creator Series iRacing tonight. And then Creator Series F1 is on Saturday. Creator Series F1 has never changed. And it never will. So you know when it is. It's always on a Saturday. I have a weird thought looking at those tyres that they are edible. I wouldn't recommend it. YouTube stream, I've got half your face at the bottom. But yeah, seems like the great stream to follow. Sorry, didn't realise you were on TikTok too. Maud, I am on YouTube twice. You're watching the YouTube vertical stream, but there's 2 streams on the YouTube. Charles Leclerc comes into the box, and that moves us up into the lead of the race. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube and you don't want to watch the vertical stream, and you want to watch the normal 1080p stream where you can see all the information and the side-by-sides, etc., go over to my channel and you will find it over there. You will find it over on there. Tornado Kane, welcome in. Best beginner racing setup. You mean like wheel and stuff? low budget Logitech, medium budget Thrustmaster, high budget Fanatec. Simple. Ruben and Jamie, thank you for the follows. Right, they're in the box now. When do we box, chat? When are we boxing? I mean, those tyres only really did 8 laps, didn't they? So we've got a box on lap 20, I think. Lap 20 or lap 19? That's when we've got a box, chat. Lap 20 or lap 19, right? Put differential from 100. Oh, yeah, I do on 80 now, don't I? I do on 80 usually. 100 is just usually like the meta, but yeah, 80 feels quite nice. Pitfall, thank you very much for the follow. Chippy as well. Thank you for the follows.
Okay, we've got
Lap 19,
this lap.
boxing this lap. Okay, let's do it, chat. Let's do it. I can go hot lap now. Let's go. Verstappen into the box. He's doing an undercut on me. Do you think he's going to go to softs or to mediums? We'll be able to find out, hopefully. Bortoletto now into P2. Imagine Bortoletto does a one-stop and wins. George Russell goes fastest. He's right behind Charles Leclerc. Come on, George. Come on. Fight with Leclerc. That's what we want. Oh, they're both on hard, so this works in my favour, chat. F1 in Hammer, thank you very much for the follow. But what will Max do? Max has surely got to be going onto medium tyres. Leclerc and George are catching me up, but if they start fighting, they won't be catching me up. So that's what I want. Doesn't matter about a safety car. The corners would be the best. Or if there's no one behind you, then don't use ERS.
Box, box, box.
Box, box, box. In. Let's do this, chat. Can we win this race, chat? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 if you don't. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 if you do not. Use ERS, man. I don't want to deplete it because I'm going to need it when we come out of the pits. Box, box. Let's go. No speeding into the pit lane. Let's see what we can do. Tornado Kane, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I didn't know you weren't followed over here on Twitch, I suppose, because you're always a YouTube watcher. Right, let's see what we can do. Medium tyres going on the car. Go.
Okay, off we go.
Charles Leclerc and George Russell, they're going to get a lead on me. But we're going to have better tyres. We're going to have better tyres. I think we might lose out to Sainz and to Norris.
It's
gonna be close.
No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
It's going to be very close, chat. Just about going to lose out to these two. But I can go side by side with Norris here. And get him around the outside of this corner. Get the traction off it, and away we go. Beautiful stuff. Right, let's warm up these tyres in hot lap mode. And now we've got to catch up. 6 seconds to the leaders in 7 laps. We've realistically got to be about a second a lap quicker. I don't think that's going to happen. I think a P3 is going to be on the cars today. I think the red flag, actually, in all fairness, did shaft us. No, to be fair, I'm going to say the red flag did save us. Because the red flag gave us a chance to be on the same strategy as everybody else. They're, again, just really good on their tyres. If it wasn't for that red flag, we would have been doing a 2-stopper anyway, and we would have been in trouble. So, yeah, that would have been tough. Batif, thank you very much for the follow. Purple in sector 2, that's what we like to see. Now I need to get out of this dirty air. I need to get away from Carlos Sainz, out of the dirty air, and push to catch up to George, which we already have done. It's 5.6 seconds, the gap. Maybe we can, chat. Maybe we can get them. Maybe we can. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All of the battery, everything we've got. Charles Leclerc puts in an 18.7 to drive away from my teammate, George Russell. I need you, George. I need you to fight with him. Let's get past Carlos Sainz here. Down in towards turn 1. Now Verstappen's going quicker. But we've got free air now, chat. We've got free air. We had DRS on that lap. Let's see what we can do. Into hot lap mode, and we push. 6 seconds the gap to Charles Leclerc. 7 laps remaining in this race. Can we get him? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can. 2 if you don't.
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 4.9 seconds.
1 in the chat if you believe that we can get him. 2 if you don't. What do we reckon, chat? Can we win this race? Can we win this race? Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing, chat. Let's see what we can do. 5.5. Gained half a second there through the Lesmos. But on the straights again, they are so ridiculously quick. And those people are going to be saying, use your battery, burn it all, burn it all. No. We're in hot lap mode. This is the best chance of burning our battery and catching back up. So that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do, chat. 3.7 now, the gap to George Russell. I think P2, certainly on the cards. But is the race win? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, chat. We're going to try. We're going to try. It's F125, Marin. There we go, F125. If you don't, at least you're on the podium, exactly. Fastest lap of the race. That puts us about 1 second a lap quicker. Ish. The guys in front. I think maybe about half a second to Charles Leclerc, sadly. I would like more. George Russell caused the red flag and it's got him P2. Can we just appreciate that for a second? That George Russell caused a red flag and it has got him into P2. That's the things, that's the shithousery I like from this team. Maybe I should stay at Mercedes, because that is proper shithousery that I like. Average lap time of 1:23. Okay, copy. Still trying to catch up. 5.1. When we get DRS on George, that will kind of slingshot us a little bit to catch up even more. We're down into the 4 seconds on Charles Leclerc now. When I get DRS, I can put it back into medium mode. Flying through these corners at Ascari. Look at that through there. Down to 2 seconds now on George Russell. Oh my days, we're cooking, chat. We are absolutely cooking. We can do this. Difficulty is 105. We're on much better tyres than the cars in front of us. This is our opportunity. Don't pit. I have no intention of pitting. As we gain a full second on that lap.
Okay,
A full second.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old.
They're 7 laps old, to be fair.
Lap, 1 minute.
They are 7 laps old, those tyres. 4.5.
By around 1.4 seconds a lap.
1.4 seconds a lap we're quicker. That's crazy. That is crazy. So we should be in DRS on the next lap then, is what they're basically saying. We should be within DRS at the end of this lap, is what they have just confirmed there. 1.5 the gap. It's these corners here. Those are the corners that we gained so much on. Oh, it's lovely. No DRS here, but that's okay. I'm going to gain so much through this next straight, or this next corner, that we're going to be fine. And there we go. There we go. Back within the second of George Russell. Let's put it in hot lap just to make sure that we get the DRS. But can we get Charles Leclerc? That is the question. 4.1 is an almighty task to catch up. Get that slipstream. George Russell, tow me along. Let me save my battery for a lap. And then we go again on hot lap mode. You're not gaining enough on Charles? I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be tough. Tyre drop off, chat. Could play into it. I don't know. Mistake from Charles. Who knows what could happen. Let George drive away. We're going to keep it medium. We'll be quicker through the couple of corners. We're going to keep on gaining. And then give me DRS down Ascari and away I go. I want DRS into Ascari. That's what I want, chat. I just wanted enough to put it into hot lap mode for a few laps again. Give me that DRS. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He's driving away from me even with DRS. This is crazy, but there we go. He'll back out of this one. And let's go, let's go. 3.3. We've gained massively on Charles Leclerc. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 3.3 in 3 laps. Let's keep pushing, chat. Let's keep pushing. Shortest line. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 3.2. Can we do this? Isn't medium ERS better for pace? No, hot lap's better for pace. It's definitely faster. You just burn it quicker. Medium, you gain ERS. Hot lap, you lose. But it is faster. 3 seconds. Come on. 3 seconds, 3 laps. I need a second a lap. I realistically just need to get in that DRS, chat. That's all I need to do. Get into that DRS range. Oh, that's costly. That was not clean through that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's definitely cost us, chat. That's definitely cost us. I don't think we're going to get him. I don't think we're going to get him. I think we're too far back. We're just not gaining enough anymore on these tyres. How about Ascari? Is Ascari still strong for us? Only 3 tenths. We're only 3 tenths faster in Ascari now. We're going to keep on pushing though, chat. Of course we're going to keep on pushing. We never give up. We never give in. We always push to the end, chat. Always push to the end. Their straight line speed is definitely saving them right now. Push, 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 push. These tyres will get to the end. We are currently on 36% tyre wear. They'll definitely get to the end here. Come on, come on, come on. 2.8. Come on, chat. Come on. 2 laps. A miracle can happen. Come on. Charles Leclerc is just unreal. He's got the home crowd, the Tifosi, roaring for him at the moment. I mean, if we take away this race win from Charles Leclerc, we will not be leaving this circuit alive. The Tifosi will come for us. And I'm just running wide now. I haven't got the grip of the tyres anymore. But I did. You know, on those initial laps. Could I have done anything better? I don't know. I don't know. I think we lost way too much time at the start on the hards. And then we got caught up behind Norris on those soft tyres. 2.2 seconds now, the gap. We just need DRS. We just need an inkling of DRS. That's all I need. But I don't think we're going to get it. There's a yellow flag. I thought that was going to be ahead, but it is behind. It is not Charles Leclerc, chat. It is not Charles Leclerc. It is, in fact, the Red Bull driver of Max Verstappen, who is out of this race as we go on to the final lap of the Italian Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc 2.5 seconds up the road as we try continuously to catch this driver up and see what we can do, chat. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. We haven't got the laps, even though we are continuously just chipping away at the gap that Charles Leclerc has over us at the moment. So I don't think it's going to be enough unless we absolutely nail the Lesmos and gain a lot of time. No, too much understeer now. Yeah, tyres are done. Tyres are done. We don't have the pace in the tyres anymore, chat. Look at the wear. 45% on the fronts, yeah. Just struggling for grip. So let's bring it home. From 3rd on the grid to P2, we will lose out 7 points in the championship. There'll be a huge roar for Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari as he rounds the final corner to win in front of the adoring Tifosi. And that, I will hope that will be me next season as we go for a Ferrari drive in Season 4. But for now, the championship is still well and truly on. We lose 7 points to Leclerc, but we're still very, very strong. We're still very, very strong. It was a good drive as we drive into Charles Leclerc there. Oh, championship rivals. Driving into Charles Leclerc. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, tyres dropped off at the end, but do you know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. Overall today, we've gained points on Charles Leclerc. We finished, what, P6, which was 8 points, right? How many points is P6? 1, 2, 4.
A great display of teamwork here today.
6, 8. 8 points for 6th, isn't it? So we gained 8 points in the first race. We lost 7 in the second, so we gained 1 point on Leclerc today. So that is good. That is good. Gap should be 14 points in the championship. So very, very happy with that. George Russell finishes on the podium as well. So what that does say is 60-point lead in the Constructors' Championship. So very happy with that. Charles Leclerc, though, 14 points behind now. And it's safe to say I think it's going to be a 2-horse race, chat. It's going to be between me and Leclerc. Unless Sainz goes on an absolute dominant rampage and just wins every race from now on. Thank you very much, James, for the follow. Elb Cates, Aaron Gary, thank you for the follows. If you're new around in chat, do hit that follow button. Do hit the follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel as well. Not getting the points for a shout out. John Roz, ... Thank you for the follow. Thank you, James. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much for the follow. Right. Let's round off the episode of Career Mode then. Let's round it up today. very, very happy with where we are in the standings. Still leading the way, so we are good. Who got P1 IRL? What do you mean in IRL? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean there. Goodbye, Magic Dan. Have a good rest of your day. It's only Moser. What do you mean? Do you mean it's only Monza? Spa Belgium. Real life. Who got P1? Spa Belgium hasn't happened, so I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I know IRL means in real life. I know that. I gathered that. I just meant like, what do you mean who got P1? That's tomorrow. Spa's tomorrow. I can't tell you. I can't tell you who got P1. But I don't know, because it's tomorrow. Do I watch the Tour de France? I don't. I don't. Right. Let's see if there's anything for us to do as we finish off. AI is 105%. We've got a lot of weekly resource points, which is going to be good for the team. Do we get to 50% on the recognition? Where is my recognition? It's contracts, isn't it? It's here. No, 48%. They're not happy with me because, of course, I was a naughty boy and I'm going to a Ferrari. So I can't actually upgrade anything on the car, I don't think. Which is good because I can adapt all the parts when we get to a stage where we need to adapt them. Looking at the standings for the rest of the season, we got 3 races remaining in this season, chat. Which means we'll be doing the Singapore Grand Prix on Saturday morning. And then we'll be doing the final rounds on Tuesday. So you can tune into the final rounds, the Brazilian Grand Prix and the Vegas Grand Prix on Tuesday for the finale of our career mode, where we go to Vegas and we try to fight. Would you adapt parts for a team? Do my resource points carry over? Do I get to keep my resource points if I move team, chat? That is a very important question, because if they are, I'm not upgrading the car. What about Sunday? Sunday is not a career mode stream. Sunday is for us to do our online races. So it will not be a career mode stream. I will do all of this off stream. So I will get us set up ready for the next race. I'll make sure if there's any secret meetings. I mean, let's just fast forward here. Let's fast forward to the next race to Singapore, just in case there's any more secret meetings, which there is not. Yeah, last year you did. Yeah, but we were in the same team. I meant when we moved from like Alpine to Merc. Why 2 UK races? Because there's one normal and one in reverse, because we thought, why not? Why not? So we get drag reduction on the car, R&D. We should still be top. So happy with that. And that is good. So chassis, any upgrades there? No, no. And we get a durability upgrade from the engine supplier. So that is where we are going to round off, chat. Those are the standings right now. If you're watching on YouTube, stay where you are. Everyone stay where you are. I'm going to send you over to another stream. Jacob, no, I don't watch Tour de France. How many times are you going to ask and how many times am I going to tell you? I don't watch Tour de France. Marian, thank you very much for the watching today. There's your shout out. Hope you're well. Right. Yeah, last year's game, R&D stayed to the new team. Okay, so we keep our points. And we upgrade Ferrari. We're replacing Ocon at Ferrari. Let's end the stream then. Let's go over to our YouTube. And let's raid Tom Bina on the vertical stream. Customization, Tom Bina, vertical. There you will go. And also on the horizontal, going to send you all over to Tom Bina as well. So you can go and enjoy some more F1 25 career mode. He's taking on the Belgian Grand Prix as a prediction race on the F1 game. So everyone, go and enjoy Tom's stream. And on YouTube, I will see you on Saturday morning for the Singapore Grand Prix. And then maybe, if we have enough time, we'll also do a sprint race as well for our community. But until then, have a good rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone on YouTube. See you on Saturday.